All right, let's do a cheers to the Sobeys and Safer Liquid Beer for the podcast.
Be right again.
I love you guys.
Careful, that cake's hot.
Check-in, come on, let's go. It's the AM Nasty Big Hello.
It's not static AM radio.
It's the Cool Ben Red Hot Nielson Show. Let's go. Everybody tuning in, even my wife.
Mommy likes too.
And those Macromella intros are cutting like a knife. Hey, it's Mitch texting in, he's your dealer for life. Let's crack a 6 o'clock and lager with some sirloin bites.
Happy Tuesday morning. Welcome to the Nielson Show. It's ESC Afternoons takeover for this week. It's Walking Gage, Hernan Salas, our boy YouTube Trev at the technical desk as well. And thank you for joining us this morning. We had a fun Monday show. I think today's going to be even better. Feeling a little more comfortable. The nerves are a little bit better.
Yeah.
I did sleep in 10 minutes, though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I came in a little late, so.
Oh. I think I was the exact same time, wasn't I?
Yeah, you're pretty much at the same time.
I'm regular.
That's good. You know what I like about the three of us?
No.
We're all morning people.
Yeah.
We're all pretty chatty in the morning.
Oh, yeah. I've come in when I've done the morning show because, well, Trev would know, but Dusty doesn't, and Eric don't say much.
No. Have you ever done the morning show with Iwanik?
No.
He is not a morning person. Yeah.
I bet not. That's funny.
So it's, I like it. I like a good conversation in the morning.
I've often thought of that. Like, what do the nasties think? Or like what we do before the show starts? But Dusty and LT, like, they're so good at what they do. You'd think that they plan out everything, every single thing. No, it's quiet in here. Like when they come in, they don't talk us. Like there's barely anyone's talking. Like we're all just, you know. But then lights are on and it's go time, baby.
Poor YouTube's just sitting over there looking to talk. Tell them about his night.
Like, I know. I want them to ask
these guys
questions.
mad at me? What'd I do?
Yeah, because I worked a lot of morning shows with Dusty back at the old place, and yeah, he would just, hey man,
Yeah.
man, you ready? That's probably all he would say to you, right? Like it was,
And then all of a sudden he's shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, it's crazy. But it changes when Phrase is in.
Oh, really?
When Dusty's gone and Phrase, oh yeah, man, he just, hey guys, how's it going?
Phrase is a morning person.
Oh yeah,
Really?
he is a big morning.
I think
person.
Phrase is in everything.
I think he's like every time of day kind of person.
That's good.
The Nielsen Show is presented by Wyshynski. Get a new Train furnace now and get 15% off any additional mechanical system done at the same time. Add in an air conditioner, heat pump, hot water tank, or garage heater and get 15% off plus no interest for 24 months. Pretty super deal should you have something break down after the Christmas season. Plus get a warm garage, cool home next summer, or warmer showers. Visit WyshJohnson.com and book an estimate today. Fun show coming up, Craig Button at 7:05. The most anticipated guest of the week, Greg Wyshynski at 8:30. Kind of easy trivia. 3 questions too many. Of course, at the top of the 8 o'clock hour, we have Fired Up and confessions. You guys ready for confessions? I'm always excited for YouTube Trev's confessions.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They're good.
I'm
wait.
still trying to think of one.
I better not say they're good. He gets all flustered when I say they're
Yeah, like they're okay. It's tough when I first came out. Like I was like shot out of a cannon with these confessions, right? Like when I started saying them, and then all of a sudden, like I realized I had to like I couldn't be dropping bombs every single week because people would be expecting that, and then I'm gonna have one stinker and people are gonna be like, oh, that one sucked. So I have the big ones. I save those big ones for like once a month. Yeah, because it's not
like punching yourself in the face so you can bleed.
That was my first nosebleed. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still the coolest thing ever, man.
That you can do the splits.
Yeah, I'm still work in progress
Are ya?
with that. Yes, man. I'm still training. That's happening, man. I said I would do it. I'm sticking to it.
That's impressive.
I just need a little bit more time.
And of course,
what did the girl say that it would take you?
Well, she says it. My friend, when I called her, she said it could take for her younger students that she would teach, it could take like a month.
Really?
Like even less than a month.
Really?
But she said for people that haven't done it in 10 years, it could take upwards to a year.
Yeah.
Is what she like just from what the experience that she has. But I've already noticed like quite a bit improvement. So it's not going to take that long.
I try to get my daughter to stretch more because she's obviously flexible, but she should be more flexible.
Yeah.
It's but there's nothing. When I'm feeling bad, like when my back, I can feel it when it's about to go out, you know?
Yeah.
And as soon as I feel that, then I'll go through a stretching routine for like 2, maybe 3 days, and it'll subside and I'm good. But I would probably feel way better if I just did it, not every day, but every second
Consistently,
day or something like that. Because it's so much easier just to sit in front of the TV.
Oh yeah.
than being the crouching tiger, hidden dragon position.
when are you doing the splits?
No set date. I think I'm just
okay.
going to surprise the boys. Just like, this is the week. Surprise.
Oh my God. You should just
Dusty,
get
what are you
full-
doing, Trev?
Just come in front of the camera and just drop down.
Move your
cheerleader
stuff. It's
outfit.
happening
Where's
right now.
Trev? Why he's not showing up? Then come in with pom-poms and just go right down into him.
Boom. Yeah. So that'll be good. I have some Tommy shorts I was planning on wearing.
Oh, gosh.
Because that would be good. That'd be funny.
That'd be great. So we did get some updates. Lieutenant Eric was a lot more active on the socials yesterday. According to him, Big Uke lost his phone and his room. So we'll find out today. Hopefully one of the boys can join us at 8:40 to give us an update. There's a couple videos of one of the Combine boys dancing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
The one that hurt the most was probably Eric with the fancy toes in the sand.
Oh, yeah.
Looking out. The weather looked awesome.
Yes, it did. That's a classic vacation picture, though.
Yeah.
Showing your feet on the sand.
I didn't know Eric's legs were that hairy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
He's got some hairy legs.
Yeah, I didn't. I figured him for more of a streamline, quick in the pool, you know.
When he paints the toenails.
Yeah,
He's cool that way. I
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Dusty was in one because he kept quote tweeting stuff about LeBron.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. I felt like messaging, get off your phone. Enjoy Mexico. Why are you on your phone? Why are you on Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, like get off your phone,
Oh,
man.
if there's any time for a break, there's nothing really going on.
No.
I mean-
I get it. Like probably tomorrow all the Nazis that are down there are going to get together at 10:30 at night in the sports bar and ask for
Yeah.
the Oiler game.
Oh, right.
Yeah, which is I think is kind of cool.
That would be fun.
You know, like the sun's down already. It's the first game back after the break. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's feeling good. And then in the intermissions, you can go dance, do whatever you want to do, right?
Yeah.
I think that's very, very cool if they can find the game though, because some resorts they can't get the games.
They're
restricted or something like that.
Really?
So
I mean,
Yeah.
someone would probably grab it on their phone or something. I
I'm
don't know.
just intrigued how our boys are doing today. Because yesterday, I guess Dusty sounded and looked more like just tired.
Yeah, the voice was raspy,
Yeah,
but that was, whatever. Had a few drinks. It sounded fine. Eric's evening kind of the sunset and stuff, he sounded sun drenched.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
just the perfect level of sun and alcohol. That's the voice he had. It sounded like he was going to bed within the next 40 minutes.
It mix in some waters, boys. You have to in Mexico, or you won't survive. By day 3, 4, you'll need a day
the
off.
bottled kind, or else you won't leave the room.
Yeah, exactly. And you can just ask for as many bottles as you want in your room in terms of water. A lot of people are scared to ask, but just
really?
Yeah. We would double up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to stay hydrated and all that. Hit us up on the Nasty Chat. Slam that thumbs up for us on this Tuesday. We're one day away from some Oilers action. Who's ready for that? I am. I can't wait. We'll see. They are practicing today down in Anaheim at 11:30 a.m., so we'll get some line combos. Maybe we'll get an update if Connor McDavid's going to play or not. We'll get to all that. Of course, hit us up on the Paris Jewelers inbox, 780-218-9999. Slam that thumbs up. Hit us up on the Nasty Chat, and let's get to morning announcements. No hotkey. There's nothing that says this is the morning announcement.
Nothing like that.
All right, and we welcome everybody who's watching us on YouTube, listening to us on 95.7 Cruise FM. Thank you for joining us, and of course, if you're an iHeart TuneIn Radio, EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Thank you for tuning in, boys. I saw this yesterday. And I get kind of upset at myself because I always get pissed off when I see news like this, but then I'm a sucker for it, and I'll be sitting down and watching this. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I do.
Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao on September 19th on Netflix. Like probably 15 years too late.
I'd say 30, but did they run into each other at another basketball game?
I don't know.
Like,
is this real though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Official.
is it official fight?
Oh, yeah, it's happening.
Really?
Yeah, actually, well, yeah, that's a good question. Like, is it exhibition or will it show on their record?
Is it
That I don't know.
like, or is it like an exhibit? If it's an exhibition, right? Because
That's what I'm kind of leaning towards. It's probably an exhibition.
Jake Paul had exhibitions with these guys.
Yeah.
Or so did his brother.
Yeah,
His brother
Logan fought
Mayweather, right?
Mayweather, but that was just an exhibition. But I don't know, man. I'd be surprised that Mayweather would want to mess with that 50-0 perfect record. So I don't know. Like, if he's confident, if he's still got it, which I imagine he still does, but it's been close to 10 years since he's been in the ring.
Yeah, but then you look at the landscape and what is it? Usyk is the heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah.
Joshua is kind of a name. Like there's Alvarez, obviously Canelo.
They've never fought, right?
No, they fought.
Yeah, this is a rematch.
This is a rematch.
Yeah.
So they fought way late. I think that was Floyd's last fight.
It was,
wasn't it?
and then he came out to fight Mayweather, and then he retired. So that
Or he
was
fought
it.
McGregor.
McGregor. Sorry.
Did he cut? Was that before or after that?
That was after.
Oh, okay.
So that was like tagged as the original Pacquiao Mayweather fight was the money fight.
Yeah. And it was still too late.
It still was. Yeah, absolutely. Because
they said Mayweather was injured, like he hurt his shoulder.
Yeah.
Or something.
I believe it was
or Pacquiao had hurt his shoulder.
2015, I think. But
Mayweather won.
Yeah, he did.
So
49 years old, Floyd. Manny's 47. I mean, this is just going to be it's like in terms of like soccer or whatever, it's a friendly.
Right? Yeah, I think so. It reminds me of those video games when you get to the bonus level and you start hitting the thing and coins start popping out. That's what these guys are doing. Like every time they touch each other, it's like it's probably $100,000. Like
it's going to be a payday. It's on Netflix. People are going to watch.
They probably look at Jake Paul and see how much money he's making, and they're like, "Why don't we just do this one more time?"
But do they like? Does Floyd Mayweather need?
Obviously, he does.
Will you watch?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I hate myself for it, but I probably will tune in.
And maybe I should have saved this for confessions, but I kind of like the Netflix I think they do a good job of leading up to it.
Well, that's the thing. Like the whole presentation's kind of like what I want to watch more than the actual fight.
I would wonder who some of the undercards are, right?
Yeah, that's probably the undercards will be better than this actual fight.
And the amount of star power. Do we know where it is? Is it in Vegas?
The Sphere.
Oh,
yeah, that should be sick.
How do they put it in the Sphere?
Yeah, that's I don't know. That's
Two
a weird
enormous names, but
I mean, the draft at the Sphere was awesome.
It says it's titled Unfinished Business because they're still trying to finish a fight from 2015.
It looks like it is a professional
Wow.
rematch.
So it's going to count.
Yeah,
Wow.
it absolutely is. Could you imagine comes out,
Because Floyd's
drops the
undefeated,
record?
right?
Yeah, 50 and 0.
51 and 0, right?
So the
Or
greatest.
50 and 1. Like, it's one of those, yeah, because he's undefeated. Yeah, he might have had one draw there, but
The greatest of all time.
So, in my limited knowledge of the sweet science, when you watch Floyd Mayweather fight at the start of his career, he was a beast. Like
Yeah.
he would go in there to hurt people, right? And at the end, obviously he's protecting his record, but his his defense was unreal.
I remember him fighting Oscar De La Hoya, and it wasn't even close. And this was when Oscar was still in his.
I loved De La Hoya
Yeah.
because he only fought tough, like hard fights.
Yeah.
He fought him twice, and you would have to say that Floyd beat him both times, but they were good fights. But again, Floyd's his defense, he was so good at counterpunching. Like you'll hear me refer to how I would design my perfect hockey team as to be a Floyd Mayweather type style of just
Defense first.
defense and just like sick counterpunching attack when those opportunities develop, right?
This one says Angelo Mosca, Joe Cap rematch from Bones. That's what it pretty much is. So, Chris says, how about this, boys, for morning announcements? Conch for the early bird bet. Thanks again, boys.
yes. Let's go. We did it.
What a hit. Plus 385, boys. Well done, everybody. Well done.
Yeah, round of clicks. That was
Yeah.
awesome, man. I was proud of that.
I can't believe we did that. I'm on a roll, man.
Gager's on fire.
I am on fire.
I can't believe Dusty leaves you two Trev out of these.
Yeah.
He's 1 for 1.
Yeah, thank
know.
you. Yeah.
Wealth of
It's
knowledge.
very rare. Like, I probably get in on one of these once every 2 weeks. Usually Dusty makes the play before he even comes in here, though. It's like,
Yeah.
I already got it sent off to play Alberta.
Yeah, that's true. He's so busy. He probably does it like.
He's like, this is what I did, guys. And I'm like,
This is a question for people out there. Like with the Olympic hockey hangover, are you going to need extra motivation to watch the Oilers and put something on the game a little bit to?
that might help. That's a good idea.
It might be good.
Well, I'm
right?
thinking tomorrow, the early bet, we got to do the Oilers.
Yeah.
Because we'll know lines, kind of. We'll know who's playing. We'll know if McDavid's in.
Right.
It'll be fun like that. All right, moving on. Some Oiler news. They announced, with the Bakersfield Condors, Connor Unger, friend of ESC Afternoons,
Yeah.
Unger, sent to the Orlando Solar Bears of this ECHL. A lot of people upset about it. Listen, I know Calvin Pickard's down there, boys, and I know you got to get him some games. I know Matt Tompkins is a 30-year-old journeyman AHL goaltender. Now, yeah, Connor Unger in his last 2 starts has fallen off a bit, but he's still 9-2. His save percentage is over .920. But you're not sending Pickard to the ECHL. Matt Tompkins, I get the argument for it, but is this the worst thing here right now, or are we overreacting once again, Wagi?
Yeah, I a little bit of an overreaction. He's a ways from, I think, starting a game for the Edmonton Oilers at this point.
Yeah.
See how the decision he would have to be lights out, I think, in training camp next year. But the most important thing for him right now is just to keep playing. Like the last thing you want is for him to go and start watching and sitting on the bench. At least he's going to be going to Orlando, and then and still continue to play, get reps. Right, that's key, and it's hard. Even when I say this to people with young kids that maybe don't make for goalies, parents of goalies that maybe they don't make the top AAA team or the top tiered team, whatever it is. As long as the goalie's playing, facing game type situations, that's the most important thing. It doesn't. I mean, if you're a U11 and you're not on the top tier team, don't worry too much about it. Okay, there's a long runway if you're looking to keep going, and if you can through hockey.
Well, there's a lot to say. I know the argument is he's kind of earned it, and why are you keeping a veteran like Matt Tompkins instead of a younger guy like Unger? And I understand that argument, but again, like you said, I think even if it's a lesser league, Joaquin, it's still good that he's going to be the main guy, hopefully.
Yeah.
Play a lot of minutes because, like you said, he's not going to play in Edmonton anytime. Well, at least this year he's not.
No.
Like, they got their guys. Tristan Jarry, they traded for him. He's not going anywhere. The same with Connor Ingram, who right now could be the number one. He's been better than Tristan Jarry. And in these final 24 games, you're probably going to see both guys a lot. Might be a split. But I'm intrigued to see. That's why these 24 games are so important. Who's going to be game one starter for round one for the Edmonton Oilers? Right now, if I was a betting man, I'd have to say Connor Ingram. And I think that's fair to say. I think most people would say that. People, well, Hernan, but Tristan Jarry, they traded for him. Who cares? This team needs to play the guy that gives them the best chance to win. And right now, that's Connor Ingram. Now, these two games coming up Wednesday and Thursday, Joaquin, they're going to be split, obviously.
You would think.
San Jose, 2 o'clock on Saturday. We'll see who gets that start. But like I mentioned earlier, the Oilers will hit the ice at 11:30 a.m. Edmonton time down there in Anaheim. We'll see the status of Connor McDavid if he'll play, and we'll see what they do for line combos and all that. Of course, you heard it yesterday. Kasperi Kapanen out for at least the first two games. Adam Henrique return. So really looking forward to it. We'll have more Oiler conversation after 6:30. Got some interesting stuff as well coming up. Well, let's talk about it now. Cervelli, I guess yesterday said on a few other shows that Mangiapane trade might be coming together 3-4 days. Again, guys, cap room is probably the most important, but you're not getting a lot of it.
No.
He's a guy that's falling out of favor with this staff as well. He's not going to play a lot when everybody's healthy. So at the end, best case scenario, you're probably getting a mid to low draft pick.
I mean, they signed him in the offseason. You're not. What's more important, getting a player back or freeing up cap space in your mind at this point?
Cap space.
I think so too. Right? You look at the lineup. I think you can easily replace. You have NHL bodies, and it's. I always find it difficult when you have a guy that was supposed to come in and kind of solidify that bottom six and provide some additional offense.
Yeah.
And he's sitting up in the press box. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's a swing and a miss, unfortunately, with Mangiapane.
Yeah, and I want to talk to Craig about this too. Craig Button of Mikko Rantanen added to the IR yesterday to the Dallas Stars. This Olympics has knocked out 3 very important players.
Well, yeah, he didn't play in the bronze medal game, right?
No.
Yeah,
No.
So that's concerning. I felt so bad for Fiala.
Yeah.
Like, that was
Well,
Sidney Crosby.
Crosby.
Who knows, man? Jeez.
What's that going to do for them, right? Like, what's going to do for their playoff push there? Now, I did see on Mikko Rantanen, it might not be long-term, which is good, but that's always the danger of going to these tournaments, right? You can lose some quality players. Like, for the LA Kings, it must be so terrible. You go and get Artemi Panarin to add to your forward group.
And you're looking for a duo,
Yeah.
maybe with him and Fiala. And
then, again, he's coming in to replace Fiala and you still have a hole. So now, Kenny Holland, what's he going to do? Is he going to try to add another top 6 guy? Because Fiala's out for the year. He is not returning.
No.
So it's going to be very, very interesting. We will look at some playoff teams and some non-playoff teams because yesterday on the Lock Shop, the boys were talking a lot about the Florida Panthers walking. Florida Panthers currently are 8 points out of the last wild card spot. You two, Trev, I'll ask you, are they going to make it? There's not a lot of room left here.
It's one of those head scratchers because, yeah, like, man, this is very surprising, man. Like, very, very surprising. We were coming into the season looking at all the players they have locked up until 30, and you're just like, damn, like it might even be more than that, 2032. Like, and you're just like, damn, like they are set for not just like this year, but the next 5 or 6 years to come. And so you're like, damn, they're going to be contending every single year. So the fact that we are where we are right now with this Florida Panthers team is very surprising. I'm starting to buy into that too much hockey narrative. It's too much hockey. It's too much hockey. Maybe a break isn't a bad thing for a lot of these teams, and maybe that's what they need. It's just a little break, just get back motivated, losing that championship, and then they want to run back at it again. So So do I think they'll? No, I don't. I've watched a few of their games this year. It's not at all the team they were. Obviously, some injury issues, but it's not even close.
Let me ask you guys this. No one's ever, like, an organization's never going to be fine with you missing the playoffs, but you went to 3 finals. You won the last 2.
Yeah.
Is the summer off not the worst thing for this team? Because they'll be back next year. We all know that. Barkov healthy, Tkachuk healthier. Like YouTube Trev said, they have their whole team signed up. They ain't going anywhere. Is this kind of like, boys, it's okay if we're out?
I mean, the big thing is Barkov, right? Like, it just goes to show you. And Tkachuk was out for a good portion. Like, he just came back. Like, how many games did he play before the Olympics? 5, 10, possibly? Yeah. So those are 2 massive pieces to their team. Barkov's skating again. So I don't know what his timeline actually looks like. But if you get him back in the lineup, I mean, so they're 8 points back from the first wild cards. That's 20 games left.
Yeah, it's tough.
I think Florida's going to be at what's that crappy little bar that they take the Stanley Cup to? They'll be going there a little bit early.
The elbow,
the elbow room or whatever.
Good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I honestly think they'll be fine with it to get a summer off. I truly believe that.
Yeah.
They're just like, we want to. Like, come on, guys. Like,
and you know what happens is when you go on when you play in the playoffs for a long time, you break and you go, oh my gosh, season's right around the corner and stuff. When you're out, like, you don't make the playoffs or you're out first round, that's an extra 2 months.
Oh, yeah.
Off, right? Like, you're really into your, like, summer routine of training by the start of the Stanley Cup Finals. Yeah. Right? And you're going, these guys are still playing? Like, and you're touching the ice maybe once, twice a week. That's it. You know, if you are at all. And these guys are still. So look out for, if Florida doesn't make the playoffs, and you look at that roster, and they get that little bit of a grr on and start. Not a lot of guys watch hockey in the offseason. But you will have a very motivated and rested Florida Panthers team next year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm thinking. It's a little bit, quite a bit, actually. I put a lot of stock into the motivation. It's like, we've been at, when it's your first time winning it, you just, that's unreal. That's why it's like, it's almost even a little bit harder to win it that second time, right? Because you're extra motivated that first time. And especially when you do it back to back and you've played so much hockey, I bet the guys are thinking like, it sucks we didn't make it, but a break wouldn't be too bad either.
Yeah, I can take a longer vacation with the wife and kids.
And just be extra motivated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's this, like, we're looking at that, but I also was, I was thinking yesterday on the dog walk, how does Connor McDavid feel, right? Because sometimes when it was such a short span and it's such an awful feeling of losing. But you know how sometimes when something goes wrong and you want to get right back at it and try again real quick? I think you're going to see, I thought at first maybe he wouldn't be as motivated, but I think you're going to see a very motivated Connor because he just wants to get past this loss, right? And get focused on the next goal.
6 o'clock hour is brought to you by Ewell, your power play specialist. Ewell has the gear you need for your next electrical project with 3 Edmonton area locations, and you can order online anytime at ewell.ca. Ewell, your Edmonton-based partner in power and source for all things electrical. Coming up next, we'll continue the conversation. We'll talk some Oilers. We'll talk some look ahead to 2030's Olympic team and continue to have some fun. Hit us up on the Paris Jewelers inbox, 780-218-9999. Nasty chat and slam that thumbs up for us. Keep the messages coming. Lots of fun still to come on the show. Craig Button, Greg Wyshynski, and much, much more. Don't go anywhere. It's Walking Gauge. Hernan and Salas here on the Nielson Show. Here's YouTube Trev with your sports update.
The Oilers are in Anaheim with practice scheduled for 11:30 later this morning. Edmonton is set to take on the Ducks tomorrow with puck drop at 8:30. And Connor McDavid is questionable for tomorrow's game. Grapefruit League action continued yesterday, which saw newly signed third baseman Kazuma Okamoto crush a no-doubt 2-run shot to center field for his first home run of spring training, despite the 4-3 loss to the New York Mets. The Jays are back at it again later today when they host the Yankees. First pitch is at 11:07. Just 3 games in the association last night. The second-place Spurs take down the Detroit Pistons 114-103. Devin Vassell led the way with 28 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. That extends the Spurs' win streak to 11 games. The Kings defeat the Grizzlies 123-114. And the Rockets down the Jazz 125-105. Tonight, 11 games on tap, including the Raptors hosting the first-place Thunder. The Thunder will be without reigning MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, while Raptors' Scotty Barnes is questionable for tonight's game. Tip-off at 5:30. Elsewhere around the league, the Celtics will also battle it out with the Suns, and the Lakers look to get back in the win column when they host the Magic at 8:30. And in the ring, Mayweather and Pacquiao agreed to a rematch for September 19th at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Pacquiao hasn't been in the ring in almost 1 year, while it's been almost 10 years since Mayweather defeated Conor McGregor, which was his last bout. The Sports Update is brought to you by Paramount Flooring. From custom homes to small renovations, Edmonton's top builders and contractors rely on Paramount Flooring. Our in-house team handles everything from selections to completion, keeping projects on track and on time. Visit our showroom 7 days a week or at paramountflooring.ca. I'm YouTube Trev. You're up to date.
What say you? A nasty crew. We got the Nielson Show flu, and there's nothing we can do about it. What say you? A nasty crew. My wife thinks I got better things to do, but there's nothing I can do about it. We're tuning in, not tuning in, we're listening online. We catch up with the podcast when we fall behind. We're texting in the nasty chat, what's on our mind. 780-218-9999. No more interference from corporate interest. Just Dusty and Eric and all of the bad cats like Wyshynski and Noodles. Gadget and Gager, maybe it's fun but a cool band to make a little wager. We can't wait for the Monday mandate. Shaggy's always on time, Tommy's always late.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Forget about the old place. Hey, we were number 1 in the text race. We don't miss all the commercial breaks, but we sure miss Nickelback today. We wanna hear some hot takes and we wanna hear Renee. Wanna hold the neck up when I wanna kiss away. Beat us to tie a fire and remember that name. We love every goal song, but what about Amanda Canes? Marimar, Rapaport, Dragger, Engineer. It ain't Christmas season, but they sound like reindeer. Button and my cousin and the tales of the North. All about him giving present, Dusty go forth. What say you? AM Nasty crew. We got the Nielson Show flu, and there's nothing we can do about it. And there's nothing we can do about it. And there's nothing we can do about it.
Okay. That one was from Twitter Mary.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're good?
Okay, we're good. We're good. This one from Dean says, is there any worry that Connor and Leon are going to look at the roster after the trade deadline and go WTF? Well, I mean, the roster is what it is right now. Obviously, it's not good enough. Depends on who they get. Are they getting a forward? Are they getting a defenseman? Are they getting both?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I said this. I think I said this on the broadcast. I find it very difficult for players to go. You know what we need? We need another player. We need a different player. Like, you look upon yourself in the room to make things better, right?
Yeah.
There's deficiencies on every team. You can't build an Olympic team. It's impossible.
No.
You know, you used to be able to, I guess. But
Well, that's why we're like with these Olympics, we're spoiled, and tomorrow it's going to be a nice punch back to reality.
it might look like down at Argyle, some men's league at 7. You know?
Chris says can't become a dynasty taking seasons off, but this is the thing. Chris said I don't think the Florida Panthers are taking the season off.
No, if they were healthy, if Barkov's okay and Kachuk's okay to start the season, they're in a playoff spot right now.
100%.
So,
and also, Gager, they've gone to 3 straight Stanley Cup finals.
yeah,
like
you're not going to do it every single year. I mean, even who's the greatest kind of sports dynasty over the past 10, 15 years? What would you say? Patriots?
Probably, yeah.
That's the most successful, right?
Yeah.
Because they went and lost too, but there were years in there that they didn't go to the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. So,
like, it's to make the finals 3 straight years and go 2 out of 3.
especially in hockey, I don't care what anyone says. That's the toughest one to win.
It's extremely difficult.
4 7-game series with all that physical play. That's nuts, man.
JC the Glazier, morning, fellas. Can I get a conch for a 24th anniversary on the 24th? How I managed to keep her that long is a mystery to me, but boy, I'm glad she's a patient woman. Cheers and have a great show. And one more conch. How about a conch for Pauline Higgins? Waking up to the voice is the best. On Cruise FM, 95.7. All right, boys. Yesterday we were talking about Connor McDavid, right? And the conversation that he can't win the big game and all this. And we started, after the show, guys, we started looking at other players.
Yeah.
So Connor McDavid is what, in his 11th year, YouTube? He's busy.
Is it 11? 2015-16 was his first year, so 10 if I'm not mistaken.
So there's still time here. And what did Darren Drager say? He goes, I can see this team, winning 2 cups. He wouldn't be surprised. But of course, it's going to take a lot of work from the management team here in Edmonton to build this team up again to what we saw in the last 2 years. Now, can they make a run this year? Of course they can. The deadline's coming up next Friday. We'll see what happens. But you brought up an interesting name that was a good comparison, Steve Yzerman's career.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Steve Yzerman didn't win until his 14th season in the NHL. And you noticed something about his point totals and all that. Like, he had 6 years straight of over 100 points, but no success in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay. The year he won, he went to 85 points. And then the following year they won again, he had 69 points. Break it down to everybody watching and listening to us, because you saw something here that maybe the big boys of the Oilers have to start doing more consistently.
I've just heard a lot of Hall of Famers, and Yzerman was one, and this was an old interview after he'd won his first cup. There was a mindset change, a different way of thinking. I mean, his focus was, I got to score points. I got to contribute. we got to outscore our problems here. And as soon as he kind of changed his thinking to think more on the defensive side of the puck, obviously there was a lot of sacrifice on the offensive side for point totals, but there was way more success.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes when you're as good as Connor and Leon are, like every time they're out there, they're looking to score, which is what you want. But I do think at times there has to be not the mindset of I'm going to go score a goal, but the other team isn't scoring, right? And it's not sitting back. It's not blocking shots with your teeth or anything, but it's making it very difficult when you don't have the puck. And I think you could almost say that to a man on the Edmonton Oilers this year so far, that their play without the puck hasn't been as good as up to this point over the past 2 years, and that's got to change. And maybe you look at the structure over the last years, and maybe that's why they brought Coffey back, because his time with the Oilers does coincide with a more structured defense and less chances against.
And people keep reporting, like insiders, that they're there's not a lot of happy people with the return.
Yeah,
of Coffey.
no,
So
yeah.
I mean, take it with a grain of salt, I guess. But if it makes this team play better defensively, no one's going to care. Rip City Step says, did Yzerman get smarter or did Lidstrom show up? No, listen, the team got better, way better.
So, the team got way better. Wouldn't Yzerman get more points if they got that much better?
That's what I mean. So it's almost like Steve Yzerman said, I got to start being better defensively and the points will come. He still scored a lot, 85, 69 points, sure, on a stacked Detroit team. But you see the transition that he was like, I got to be that two-way guy. The offense is always going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Like Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are never going to lose their offensive skills, the way they think the game. But if they can just commit, because we've seen this team play great defensively.
Yeah.
We've seen it. I'm so rattled by why they can't play defense this year, because for me, it's not that they can't. It's almost like they don't want to.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, but sometimes you see the effort with the puck and the effort without the puck is completely different at times, and this isn't. Leon said it. We're not as good as team right now. We're not even close to what we were before. So, what's the one thing everyone can do at the NHL level? And that's play defense. Not everyone can score.
No.
That's a unique skill set, and that's why those guys get paid top dollar. But everyone can play defense.
Right now, guys, if I were to ask you and all our nasties, both you guys, Connor McDavid, when we compare him to other athletes in sports that took him a while to win or never won, who's a comparison?
Right now in his career?
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough because he's so gifted offensively, right? He's putting up ridiculous numbers. But I think we were looking at the NFL kind of quarterbacks, obviously, because they're most of them are responsible for all the offense for the team. But like a Dan Marino, a Jim Kelly,
Yeah.
right?
Because I like Jim Kelly, Joaquin, more than Dan Marino, because Jim Kelly played in the big game.
Yeah, oh yeah,
And couldn't win it.
couldn't win. Yeah.
Where Dan Marino, did he make
I
it?
don't-
No, I don't think he made it
Did
to
he
a
go to a Super Bowl?
He might have, yeah.
Let us know, nasties. I'm not sure if he ever did. I don't think he did.
I saw a really good comparison the other day on Twitter. They compared him to Lionel Messi.
Oh,
But at the world stage, because Messi won with his club team and all that, so maybe it's not very good. But because Messi, it took him over 10, 11, 12 years to win a World Cup, to win a Copa America. But he had a lot of club success, right? So it's because yesterday I think the guys on the Hangout was like, it's Joe Montana versus Dan Marino, comparing McDavid to whoever you want to compare him to who's won cups, right?
yeah.
Because Smith says, Smith TM14, Dan Marino, unfortunately. Casino Dealer J, Ray Bork right now, he had the ability but needs the right team and a lot of luck to succeed. Someone brought that up too, and that's a good one, but Ray Bork went to the Avalanche on a trade deadline and was able to.
But didn't won it the next year, right? He didn't win it on the trade.
No, I think he won it on the trade year.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Right?
Did he?
I thought it was the trade. Like
Yeah,
as
Was
soon
it?
as he
Okay.
got
Yeah,
there.
because he played another year though, didn't he?
Let me look that
Are you
up.
sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he won
'Cause I thought he
the.
retired after he won.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Oh, no, you're right, Gager.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
ever doubt me.
Let's go, Gager.
He got traded in 99, 2000. He played 14 games, and then they lost, I think, in the second round. And then the following year,
Yeah.
he
They
won
won
the
and
Stanley
retired.
Cup.
Yeah.
Huh. But again, you don't want McDavid to win it that way.
With a trade?
Yeah.
No.
We need McDavid to win it right now. So, yeah, it's going to be, I don't know. I think it's a bit of an overreaction. You saw Chris Pronger post, this is a team game. Like, Connor McDavid was fantastic throughout the tournament. And he wasn't bad in the last game.
No.
He wasn't bad.
He
Like-
wasn't. There was someone that played better than him, and that was Connor Hellebuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's, I mean, it's weird to say that, but there's only a few people that can outperform McDavid or have a chance to, I would say. And goalies have a better chance of outplaying McDavid than most players playing against him.
Yeah.
I would say.
That's a good point.
You know?
Yeah, I always saw it with Wallstedt, Distel. Like they've shut him down more than I'd say.
Bobrovsky.
Yeah.
Right.
Other star players, forwards and D.
I mean, you could say a few players on that Florida Panthers team have done an unreal job against them.
That's true.
They've probably had the most success.
Seabass says Dan Marino lost to Joe Montana and won Super Bowl. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's right.
My comparison, I'm going to go with LeBron James until he was able to, like, obviously he eventually did do it, but he come into the league, the next one. David comes into the league, the next one, you know, similar stories there. All the pressure in the world, and in a sport where one guy can really change the pace of play and can change the outcome of games in basketball. LeBron James, it took him 9 years to finally do it.
And in fairness, listen, it's the way the NBA is, but he went to a super team.
Yeah, and that's another thing. And then he jumped ship.
And I hate to say it, but it's easier to win a championship in the NBA because, A, you put that type of talent together, but only 6 guys usually play anyway, right?
Well, that's
on
what
a
I
hockey
mean.
team, you need way more guys play. You can't be on the ice for half an hour.
And it was 2 superstars and a star. Because Chris
Consistent.
Bosh was a star. Dwayne Wade was a superstar.
Yeah.
So was LeBron James.
Yep.
And they had a really good supporting cast. And you're right, Joaquin. You need less players to have success.
Yeah.
Right? Like how many teams in the NHL have, well, the Oilers have 2 superstars. Would you call Bouchard a star on the back end because of his offensive ability?
Yeah.
He's
Right.
a star.
But again, the rosters are different sizes.
Oh, way different. Those guys, you can't play McDavid. Well,
you can.
You can. But I mean, they can't be on the ice consistently for 24 minutes or whatever, right? Like they can't stay out there the whole time.
No.
That would be ridiculous.
LeBron James didn't have a goalie stopping him.
Exactly.
He just had an open net he had to shoot at. So
That's a good comparison. I mean, it took him almost a decade there, and again, he had to go and link up with 2 stars.
yeah,
To enable to win it.
he was the best.
The best. And he went to
In
a
his
finals
respective sport.
with
Yeah.
a very bad Cleveland team. So you got to
Yeah.
give him props for that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
they didn't win, right? So I don't know. I think
What about did David Robinson? He won a
Yeah.
NBA title, right?
yeah.
I mean, Jordan had to leave, but
Yeah, he won with the Spurs.
this is with the Spurs,
Yeah,
though.
him and Duncan, I think, together won. Well, there's a lot of great players that don't win. Now, Connor's still got another 10 years in this league. I'm not even worried about it.
So what can he do in this next 10 though? Like I was really buying in, man, and that's why I was just there might be a conversation there, but I lost my train of thought. What was I going to say?
That's okay, man. I do. It happens to me all the time.
Ovechkin's another comparison.
Ovechkin. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta lose to win. You have to lose to win. And I'm like, okay, he lost.
But this
Okay,
is
he
cruel
lost.
now. He's
Okay, he's lost. Okay, he's lost. And now it's like
I
you
saw
know?
something that was really disturbing yesterday. Someone who wins a cup first, Celebrini or McDavid?
Yeah. That's tough, man.
I can't believe someone said it, and then I'm like, oh well.
Well,
mean,
to me, the pressure's on Jeff Jackson and Stan Bowman.
Oh gosh, man.
They got to knock it out of the park in these last 2 years of Connor McDavid in terms of the roster construction. Because if they don't, like McDavid in its final year is going to look at that and be like, guys, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people, Hernan, he's not leaving. I'm on that side right now, but it all depends on what happens.
Yeah.
If they can't figure out this goaltending thing, if they can't add another, I can't believe. What did you say on EST Afternoons the other day? Next year, the Oilers are going to have what? How many million in the defense? In 4 guys? 30 million?
Yeah, so it's pushing over 30. It's over 30.
It is over 30.
Yeah.
Over 30 million, and we're still talking about needing a defenseman to play with Darnell Nurse. How?
Yeah, it's an issue.
How is that possible? 6 o'clock hour. Brought to you by Ewell, your power play specialist. Ewell has the gear you need for the next electrical project with 3 Edmonton area locations that you can order online anytime at ewell.ca. Ewell, your Edmonton-based partner in power and source for all things electrical. But it's Yeah, VR says David Robinson has 2 rings.
2 rings.
Yeah.
Right, the Admiral. Biggest shoulders ever. Jeez. Those were the pumpkins on his shoulders.
So, I think, I think it was on the Reed Wilkins show yesterday, boys. The guys were talking about, or maybe it was on ESC Afternoons. I can't remember. At my age, Joaquin, everything is just, phew.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of people are saying, what if the Oilers kept their powder dry next Friday? Because this isn't the year. And then someone texted in and said, you're really going to do that in Connor McDavid years? Can you afford to do that?
Well,
'Cause
they
you're
might
not-
have to, though.
But you can't make a trade just to make a trade.
No, I know.
Yeah.
And you can't make a trade and do what you've done. Like, Roslovic's been the best move, and that one fell into your lap.
Pretty much. No one wanted him.
No one wanted him.
Yeah.
And I like Roslovic, but Oilers make the playoffs. That's where we're going to see what real type of player he is. I mean, there was probably a reason that Rod Brind'Amour sat him out. You know, why would you set out a guy that could score you some goals?
Exactly.
But we'll see. I don't know what to expect, but you can't miss on 2 of your biggest signings over this year with 2 guys that have been in the press box over the last few months. That's that is
tough look.
That's tough. That is really, really tough. And maybe, that's why we're hearing all these rumblings, and there seems to be a lot of discourse in the management right now.
And you cannot extend Roslovic right now.
Oh,
No.
You wait until July, whatever.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. I wouldn't mind an extension. I like what I've seen from him. I thought he's brought quite
Trev,
a bit.
why, though?
But I don't want an extension right now. I agree with you.
Okay.
Like, sign him in the summer if you're going to. I agree.
You know why? I want to see what Roslovic can do in the playoffs.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, because if he's a
absolutely.
healthy scratch,
And yeah, as we've seen in the last few years, like, the players that show up in the playoffs is where the real value is. Is he a playoff performer, or is he just a regular season average? I don't want that. There's a lot of those guys out there. You need playoff performers. But just going back to the trade targets, I saw Cervelli's list, the top 10. These are the top 5, and it's got Trocheck, Coleman, Kadri, Hamilton at 4, and the 5th, Andrew Mangiapane. And I really like this comment by Dusty, but he says, "Can you be a target if nobody wants you?"
yeah.
Like, that's like a fair thing, man. Like, I'm sorry he's a trade target, but like, who's jumping at I want Mangiapane?
For the last 2 months, if the Oilers had a trade partner for Mangiapane, it would have been done.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Or were they holding out for more?
I mean, at this day, you'll take anything to get that cap space, guys, ahead of next Friday. You have to. Is the worst move right now this year from Bowman? And listen, I know everybody wanted the 2 goalies changed, got your wish. I still think Pittsburgh came back around because the Oilers had to throw in Kulak, and I still think that's one of the biggest mistakes.
Huge mistake.
Because for me, Kulak was the steadiest guy outside of Ekholm on the back end. Is that
And he's a proven playoff performer. Like, he's elevated his game every single year in the playoffs, and that's going back to when he was with Montreal.
yeah,
Like, I remember that bubble year. He was unbelievable. Yeah, that's why I call him King Kulak, man. He was my favorite. He was my favorite guy to watch. He just did so many things right all the time.
That's the thing, Joaquin and YouTube Trev. Like, was it worth it for Tristan Jarry to have to throw in Brett
I think it's
Kulak?
too early. I think it's way too early.
Yeah.
Until
have
we
a
know what
full
Tristan Jarry-
opinion on him.
If Tristan Jarry's not your game 1 starter in the playoffs, then I think we have our answer. Or is that too early?
It's too early.
Might be too early, man. Like, this next 20 games, it's going to tell a lot. Like, I still am a lot more comfortable with Jarry and Ingram in net than Skinner and Pickard. It's still too early. I have yet to have a solid opinion on that, but
Okay, that's fair. Again, we're talking about this D-core that's not very good right now, and the Oilers had to give up one of their better ones, who was the third pairing guy most of the time. But like Gager said, he excelled in the playoffs. he became an absolute stud. Steady Eddie. Now, I know this year he was a little bit down, but the whole team was.
Yeah. I have faith. I'm more confident. I really am by quite a bit in the goaltending that the Oilers have now. And hopefully that confidence is here in the 30 games time.
But I mean, like we saw in the Olympics, you got the worst statistical goalie in the league. You know, all of a sudden he gets behind a solid decor.
What can that do for you?
And look what happens.
Yeah.
Look at Skinner
Look what
in Pittsburgh.
happens.
And then
And just to stay on the goaltending kind of side of things, what you saw from Binnington, like how many times did he make a save where he had so much faith in all the guys around him where he could really over-challenge. Like he was way above the crease, right? And just that guy's got nothing else. He's got to shoot it, so I'm going to take everything away, and he made the save. Whereas if you think back to the St. Louis game here, how deep he was in his net, how he couldn't go out because he was getting backdoored all the time, right? That's a mindset for a goalie to have that. It's the chemistry that a goalie has between his defenseman or the defensive structure of his team and how he can play. And you saw the confidence in Jordan Binnington. And that's what, unfortunately, what you saw from Stuart Skinner is losing that a bit and having to stay deep in his net when he's such a big dude. And even Jari and Ingram, like when they first got, and they're still kind of doing it a little bit, but they're really challenging. And all of a sudden you're seeing these back doors, and all of a sudden you look at their positioning. They're having to sit further back because there's more options for guys and more time when guys have the puck.
Yeah, no, it's a fair point. This is a good text. Kings might be a suitor for Mangiapane now that Fiala's out for the year.
Oh, yeah, he can replace Fiala.
No, he's a guy that can go in there and help their top nine. Wow.
Do you really trade him to who cares? I mean, I think for a GM, he has to be able to trade within the division to make his team better. If it's going, it might come back to haunt you.
It might.
You don't want to trade it. I get it, but I think the LA Kings are going to have a way tougher time to make the playoffs now.
That's a good point. And these next 3 games, boys, for the Oilers, and we're all over it, right? Tomorrow, starting with the Anaheim Ducks.
We're back.
You have to start well in these 3 games. You have to.
You remember when they came back last year after the Four Nations?
Yes, I do.
First game against Philly.
Oh, what was the score?
Oh, I know they lost. I think they went 0 for 3. Those 3 games, Philly, Carolina, and Tampa. I think they played. It was tough.
Ugly.
It was so ugly, man.
Anaheim's good. The Kings are going to have a nice little Artemi Panarin bump, and then San Jose, Celebrini versus hopefully McDavid that day.
Yeah.
Because keep in mind, guys, McDavid might not play these 2 games coming up.
And if you look at the standings in the Pacific, there is no breathing room.
No, they're not safe. Walker.
No.
They're not. They should be there at the end. I still believe that. But they got to find a way to win more than 3 games in a row here. And they have to find a way to come out of this break starting tomorrow playing the right way, Joaquin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like if tomorrow we see just a completely defensive
Get ready.
disaster, that's very concerning.
So 24 games remaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many do they have to win to make the playoffs?
At least 12.
At least.
More.
Hopefully more.
No, that's like the low end. Like
500.
Yeah, if you're 500.
Everyone else is losing to
that's scary. If you're going in playing 500 hockey, are you really a playoff team? No, not really.
Yeah, well, portions of this hour brought to you by Hammer Injury Law. Rick Mallett of Hammer Injury Law has over 35 years of injury law experience. Don't face your insurance company alone. Contact today for a free consultation and start your injury claim today. Visit hammerinjurylaw.ca or call 1-855-98-HAMMER.
1-855.
That number again.
1-855-98-HAMMER. All right, let's go. Coming up next, Greg Button from TSN joins us. Really looking forward to that conversation. Keep hitting us up on the Paris Jewelers inbox, 780-218-9999. Nasty chat. And let's slam that thumbs up for our boys down in Cancun, Mexico. Sounds like it was a great night last night there. Hopefully, LT will be joining us later on in the 8 o'clock hour. Don't go anywhere. Craig Button on the other side of the break. Here's YouTube Trev, Sports Update.
Are in Anaheim with practice scheduled for 11:30 later this morning. Edmonton is set to take on the Ducks tomorrow with puck drop at 8:30, and Connor McDavid is questionable for tomorrow's game. Grapefruit League action continued yesterday, which saw newly signed third baseman Kazuma Okamoto crush a no-doubt 2-run shot to center field for his first home run of spring training despite the 4-3 loss to the New York Mets. The Jays are back at it again later today when they host the Yankees. First pitch at 11:07. Just 3 games in the association last night. The second-place Spurs take down the Detroit Pistons 114-103. Devin Vassell led the way with 28 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. That extends the Spurs win streak to 11 games. Elsewhere, the Kings defeat the Grizzlies 123-114, and the Rockets down the Jazz 125-105. Tonight, 11 games on tap, including the Raptors hosting the first-place Thunder. The Thunder will be without reigning MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, while the Raptors' Scotty Barnes is questionable for tonight's game. Tip-off at 5:30. Elsewhere tonight, the Celtics will also battle it out with the Suns, and the Lakers look to get back in the win column when they host the Magic at 8:30. And in the ring, Mayweather and Pacquiao agree to a rematch for September 19th at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Pacquiao hasn't been in the ring in almost a year, while it's been almost 10 years since Mayweather defeated Conor McGregor, which was his last bout. Whether you're dreaming of crystal clear waters or exotic destinations, contact Chelsea LaBelle at Expedia Cruises in Northeast Edmonton to start planning your next cruise or vacation destination. Call 780-970-4834. Up next, Craig Button to talk all things hockey. I'm YouTube Trev. You're up to date.
I see a good thing rising. I see more goes on the way. I see McNugent, it is frightening. I see greatness when they play. They scored a goal tonight. Well, McNugent's quite a sight. It don't matter who's on the right. I see their chemistry growing. I know this duo could be huge. I see the talent overflowing. I hope the Poho keeps a nooch. They scored a goal tonight. Well, McNugent's quite a sight. It don't matter who's on the right. All right.
Nugent Hopkins, split bomb. Thought about the shot. McDavid does take it, and he scores. Power play goal. Connor McDavid.
Hope that these guys stay together. Hope you see the skill you can't deny. Looks like coaching them is a pleasure.
7 o'clock hour here on the Nielson Show. It's the EST Afternoons Takeover. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas here with you. YouTube Trev, the producer in the house, as well as Dusty and Eric down in Cancun, Mexico for the week. So you got us for the rest of the week and next Monday as well, as the boys will return on Sunday. Need 1 day of recovery, Joaquin. And we're rolling along Fun first hour. Talked a lot of Oilers, talked a lot of Connor McDavid, and now it's time for TSN's Craig Button, who is brought to you by GS Construction. For more than 5 decades, GS Construction has been proud to serve our communities, and once again, they are hiring now. GS is looking for experienced top men, pipe layers, and operators. Visit gsconstruction.ca and click on careers to find out more. And also coming up this hour, it's the Cruise FM and Macamee College Cruise Flyaway Ultimate Sports Weekend Edition. So keep it locked here. The keyword will be coming your way at 7:35. So don't go anywhere. Of course, the Paris Jewelers inbox is 780-218-9999. And with that, we welcome into the Firehouse Hotline TSN's Craig Button. Craig, good morning. It's always a pleasure to get to talk to you. I remember back at the old station, I used to call you for the Dean Millard show there, so it's great to have you on and being able to chat with you. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm great, Hernan. Thank you very much, Joaquin. Nice to see you. But I got to say a couple of things. Listen, I mean, Dustin and Eric. I mean, they plan a flight out on the morning of the gold medal game. Like, give me a break. And now you're telling me they need a day to recover? Like, are these guys like, not like, you know, we've heard of Dumb and Dumber. They're dumb and softer.
Well, you know who Dusty's favorite NBA player is, right? The king of load management, LeBron James. So it's load management day for Dusty.
Oh, gee. A load management day. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah. These guys never fail to I wouldn't say surprise, but they never fail to be able to bring something to the table that we can poke a whole lot of fun at.
Never fails, Craig. Before we get to the NHL of the Edmonton Oilers, we got to get your thoughts on what we saw on Sunday morning. Just a fantastic overall hockey game. Of course, not the result we wanted here in Canada, but Connor Hellebuyck, the star of that game. Just your takeaways from not just a great game, but a great tournament overall in terms of hockey.
Well, it was, I mean, we waited 12 years for this generation of player to come and play best on best at the Olympics. You know, very few players had participated in the Olympics, Doughty and Crosby for Canada, but, you know, they were chomping at the bit to play, and they didn't disappoint in any way, shape, or form. I mean, we see what it looks like when you have the very best players in the world competing against one another. It's really special, and it was special. You know, going back to the game Sunday, and when Hellebuyck made the save on Tays, I got a couple of notes from my Dallas friends, and they referenced 1997 Game 7 overtime Cujo on Joe Nieuwendyk before Todd Marchant scored the overtime winner to win the series for the Oilers. And one of them said, I hope it doesn't end the same way, because that was still early in the third period. But there was visions of that. And I think the same pain that we felt in Dallas that night and the joy that the Oilers felt was similar to Canada and the USA in that game. I mean, you think about a goaltending performance, and we've seen great goaltending performances over the years. And that was one where, you know, Hellebuyck absolutely, he shouldered the whole thing. I mean, yeah, they needed a goal in overtime to win it, and they got it, and full marks to the USA for finding the goal at the right time. But nobody that's involved in hockey, watching hockey, a fan of hockey, is sitting there going, yeah, that is the way that game was going to go. We thought it would be back and forth, back and forth. It was thorough domination by Canada for 40 minutes. And you know, again, couldn't find a way to get that next goal behind Hellebuyck. Give Hellebuyck, I mean, just, it was unbelievable what he was able to do. And, you know, anybody that does it, I mean, Nathan McKinnon said it best. You judge who was the best team. And sometimes the best team doesn't win in that game. I mean, that specific game, and you guys know this, that specific game, Canada wins that game 9 out of 10 times. And if USA played that game on the flip side, like Canada did, they would, because they were even teams, they would win that game 9 out of 10 times. We know that they're two very good teams with very good players, but in that particular game, you play that way, you win that game 9 out of 10 times, maybe more than that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Craig, we were talking earlier, and on the whole Hellebuyck thing, it's different to say that the only player usually on the ice that can outperform Connor McDavid has to be the goalie of the other team. That's the only, because it's almost impossible to duplicate. But we've also been talking, obviously the discussion now comes up about And look, I don't agree with it, but can Connor win the big one? And you look at the last 3 years, there's a lot of heartache for this player. What are your views on how Connor kind of digests the loss of the gold medal and moves forward now?
I love the way you frame that, Joaquin, because it's like, how do you digest that and deal with the disappointment? I think I watched Steve Yzerman do it for years. I watched Steve Yzerman fall short in the Stanley Cup playoffs time and time again, and he was questioned time and time again. Alexander Ovechkin was questioned. And it seems to be one of those things that always comes up. I mean, to me, it's ridiculous. Connor McDavid is a winner through and through and through. I know so many players, and this is not a knock, you intersected with winning. Trust me, doesn't make you any more of a winner. And somebody that hasn't won doesn't make you any less of a winner. You tell me Jerome McGinley is not a winner because he didn't win a Stanley Cup? Give me a break. Bob Gainey said this. I've referenced this a number of times, and I'll never forget it. He said, if you play with an unwavering commitment, with a competitive fire, with a spirit that's unselfish to contribute to the team, then you have a winning mindset, and you will intersect with winning. And I don't have any question that Connor McDavid will intersect with winning. He's too good. I thought a lot about this, Joaquin and Hernan, and I want to just take it carefully, right? And I start to think like, oh, Connor McDavid now is the guy that is being questioned. Like Austin Matthews is a winner now because he won a gold medal. Please give me a break. Connor Hellebuyck, he's changing everything. Connor Hellebuck's been a Hart Trophy winner, Vezina Trophy winner. He's been a top goaltender. I think that showing that he could win that type of game was really important for Connor Hellebuyck. But Austin Matthews is a winner and Connor McDavid isn't. Please. Now, I was thinking back to this, and I was thinking back to, you have these players that are so great and so instrumental in terms of what they mean for the game and what they mean in terms of their own legacies. And their legacies, Connor McDavid's one of the greatest players that's ever played, full stop. Why don't we look at the management teams that aren't doing their part? Like, why did Gretzky win? Oh, Glenn Sather did his part. Why did Lemieux win? Oh, Craig Patrick did his part. Why did the Detroit Red Wings win? Ken Holland and Scotty Bowman did their part. Sam Pollock, he had legacy players. Oh, why did they win? Because he did his part. Why did the Tampa Bay Lightning win? Because Julian Brisebois did his part. Why did the Colorado Avalanche win? Because Chris McFarland and Joe Sakic did their part. Bill Zito in Florida. So if it's tennis, I get it. You didn't win. You had all these chances. I get it. We're not tennis. And the bottom line is Connor McDavid is a winner. And he will intersect with winning, I have no doubt. But he's going to need some help from management. Full stop. Those guys are all, like the previous guys, not all of them that I named are in the Hall of Fame because they had great players and then they surrounded them to help them win.
Craig Button from TSN joining us here on the Nielson Show. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas. Craig, listen, Paul Coffey's back with this team. A lot of reports out there that there's some mending had to be done between Chris Knoblauch and Paul Coffey because the Edmonton Oilers this year have been very bad defensively. So I want to ask you, Craig, you've been around this game for many, many, many years. This Edmonton Oilers team, we know they can defend. We've seen it. We've seen it in the playoffs. We've seen it during the regular season. What are you seeing this year from the Edmonton Oilers? Because the defensive game is almost non-existent for the whole group.
Yeah, well, I mean, number one, you had Matthias Ekholm coming back from a pretty significant injury. So in the offseason, you're rehabbing, right? You're not preparing for the season and getting yourself conditioned. You're rehabbing. I think Matthias has found his level of play. I think that affected Evan Bouchard. Jake Wallman was hurt for a large stretch of the season, and he's rehabbing. Now he gets back. So I think that you have some issues that are out of the control of those players specifically and of the coaching. And I also feel that the Edmonton Oilers in their forward group aren't deep enough. I think that the bottom part of that forward group gets overwhelmed. So you put more pressure on your defense. They're not able to help it out. And I think that's another reason that we see Chris Knoblauch a lot of times have to go to the nuclear option, we'll call it, and because you're behind in a game and you got to find a way to get back in the game because you fell behind in the game. And it's because they're not strong enough. Now, we know that if you can add some players, that would help. Here's where I think Paul Coffey can really make a big, important contribution. And I think what he showed, when things are moving along really well, players they need a little pat on the back, way to go, nice play. When the proverbial crap is hitting the fan, that's when players need instruction. They need calming down. They need a plan. Hey, just settle in. And I think players, for the vast majority of cases, they try to do more instead of trying to do less. Sometimes you got to just it's like a wild horse. Just pull them back a little bit. Hey, we're going to play this way. Get settled in. I think Paul had an unbelievable feel for doing that in game. Because we're talking about in game here. And you can draw it up all you want and say, here's how we're going to do it. But the game starts, teams start to push you. They start to look for what I call the soft underbelly. And then all of a sudden, you got to figure out how you're going to adjust. I think Paul showed that. I think it'll be really helpful. Again, it's like anything. There's going to be friction when it's a long season between people that are in close proximity with one another for a long period of time. It's just the way smart people find solutions to their issues, find solutions to their problems. And I think Paul Coffey's a really good solution to what ails the Edmonton Oilers right now. So I think that his presence will help, but I still think they need some help. I think Jake Wallman can't play the right side as a left shot guy. I think they need a right shot defenseman that can play up there. Are they easy to find? No, I'm not saying, but I think that would really help them. I think a third line center. And guess what? I'm just joining the masses that see it the same way. And I think Stan and his group see it that way too. Not easy to acquire, but I think the first step was getting some instruction and influence amongst those defensemen that allows them to have some confidence and get back to playing what I would call a stable, consistent, steady defensive game.
Well, Craig, who's under the most pressure for the Edmonton Oilers with this last 24 games? Is it the coaching staff now that Coffey's back in to turn it around a little bit more on the players, or is the next 2 weeks the most important 2 weeks for this management core to do, like you said, is to try to find some help for these two-star players to have success?
I think you nailed it, Joaquin. I mean, okay, so we can split it up. We take a pie, right? So coaching gets a little bit of the pie. Players get a little bit of the pie. Paul Coffey and Proven get a little bit of the pie. The big part of the pie, right on management. I just talked about it. What do you got to do to surround these players? You have two of the greatest players playing the game right now. Two of the greatest players, and there's some support around them. Hyman and Nugent Hopkins. Podkolzin's been a good player, but they need more. They don't have enough, and they don't have enough in important areas. To me, it's all on management. We go back to the beginning of the year. What's Connor going to do? Is he going to sign a contract? What's he going to do? How's he going to do it? What everything? Connor's done his part. He's done it on the ice. He's done it off the ice. Leon's done it on the ice. This is, to me, the big part of the pie is on management. This is their moment to step up. And this isn't about the future. This is about right now, because their future is now, next year, and the year after. And damn the torpedoes, because that's where they find themselves. It'd be an absolute waste, an absolute full-blown waste if management does not find a way to strengthen this team.
Craig, one last one for you. We were talking earlier about some teams on the outside looking in, specifically the Florida Panthers. 8 points out here, still without Barkov. They had a ton of players down at the Olympics. Craig, do you think they can pull this off, or it's a little too late?
I think it's a little too late. I think with 4 or 5 games prior to the Olympics, I thought there was a chance. They've showed some good signs and everything. I don't think they're. I think they're out. I think Winnipeg's out, and I think they have to. Winnipeg's different than I think Toronto's out. Recognize your reality and act accordingly. And I think that Florida's had a great run, 3 straight years in the Stanley Cup final, and obviously you mentioned a Barkov off, some injuries. Some players that have just participated in the Olympics that have a little bit of fatigue. Not the same fatigue as Dustin and Eric, but fatigue nonetheless. But I think that I don't think they're going to make it, and I think they have to act, and that's disappointing. I know it is, but sometimes things work against you, and I think that's the case for the Florida Panthers this season.
Craig, great stuff. Love the fire on this Tuesday morning. It was a pleasure to be able to chat with you. The boys will be back next week to interview you. But all the best, Craig. Enjoy the rest of the NHL season.
I might need Tuesday off. I might need a little bit of a.
Don't you have some mountaineering to go do, Craig? Don't you get the,
Did you watch any of that ski mountaineering?
My last year I played in Italy, and a few guys on my team did that for a joke. I was like, that is a complete joke. That's the most macho thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what it was, and I'm trying to, and then I'm watching it, and I'm trying to figure it out. I mean, it was pretty interesting, and I guess something that's native to Italy, but it was fascinating to watch that ski mountaineering. But to answer your question, no, I torture myself with cross country skiing and enjoy myself with the downhill. I ain't doing any ski mountaineering.
Thanks, Craig. All the best.
See you later, guys.
All right, that was Craig Button from TSN who joined us on the Firehouse Hotline at Firehouse Subs. All our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. I'll say this. Is his comment on your first question on the orders management? Oh, man. But he's right.
I know.
He is not wrong whatsoever. And the Nasties are loving it. They're saying guest of the year right now.
Yeah. Spot on. Bonnie Doonrod. Button is spot on. It's management. Drop the mic.
Lieutenant Eric with a dart on the Nasty. Hi, Lieutenant. 8:40, buddy. If you can join us, that'd be great. I just want to get an update. All right, buddy. Glad to see you're up. Hopefully having some breakfast, some mimosa, and a dart. Why not? Greg's the best. I love interviewing Greg.
He's great. He's great.
A guy
I
who
like he's honest. His honesty.
Well,
right?
and he worked in management.
Yeah.
Right?
Stanley Cup.
Hey, did you notice? I don't want to toot our own horns here, but the Steve Yzerman comparison?
It's kind of weird. Kind of weird that happened.
Great minds. Think alike. That was a really, really, really fun segment. Look forward to that. The 7 o'clock hour presented by GameSense. When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your GameSense. We do have the Cruise FM Macamee College Cruise Flyaway Ultimate Sports Weekend Edition. Keyword coming up, 7:35, 10 minutes from now. But right now, we're 1 for 1 on the Play Alberta early bird bet of the day, boys. It's time to put a parlay together once again. All three of us are going to make a pick. Who wants to start?
I wanted to go Grapefruit League, but I guess I can't. Eh?
You really want to go baseball?
I want to get into my baseball, man. You know what? I'm gonna go with I think a pretty easy one. I'm gonna go the 76ers to cover.
76. Who are they playing?
Pacers.
And what's the thing?
10.
Okay. 76 to cover. YouTube?
Okay. I'm looking at the Raptors. Last time they played was Sunday. They dominated the Bucks. Emmanuel quickly with 30 points. I'm not going to go that high, but they are playing the Thunder tonight. You know what? I'm going to go Emmanuel quickly over 19.5.
Oh, okay.
He's going to follow it up.
I'm going to go to soccer. Some Champions League.
Oh. The foosball.
The foosball. Club Brugge. Is taking off Atletico Madrid.
Okay.
I'm going to take Alexander Sorloth to score a goal. He's on fire right now.
My gosh. You're setting goals and foosball.
In soccer. In football.
Football. It's
So-
life, you know.
Here is the Play Alberta early bird bet of the day. Yesterday was a plus 385. It hit. Today we're going to go with 76ers to cover. Quickly, 19.5 points over, obviously. And Alex Sorloth of Atletico Madrid to score a goal today in their Champions League match against Club Brugge.
Love it.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
Oh, OKC, no SGA in the lineup. Oh, look at you, YouTube. Are you a secret association fan?
so. Like this season's been, they started off strong. I was tuning in, and they kind of tapered off, and I'm like, the games weren't really nearly as good. Had a buzzer beater over the weekend, which was nice against the Bulls. I don't mind the Raptors when they're hot. I'm kind of a bandwagon fan. This team's not nearly as enjoyable to watch as their championship-winning team, but they're better. They're a lot better than last year for sure.
Yeah,
Scotty Barnes is coming into his own. I like Ingram. He's a scorer. They got some decent pieces.
I tuned into Pistons Spurs. I had it on yesterday. It got feisty. Good game. Two really good teams. Yeah. No flopping like LeBron. But.
I just need the MLB to start. I'm Jays fan now.
Hey, they're 1-2 in grapefruit
I
action
know.
right now.
I'm going to my first ever Jays game this summer.
Oh,
yeah. Pretty cool.
Where are you going? To Toronto?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if I can say. My grandma might be watching. Well, if she is, it's a surprise trip for my grandma. So that's sick. Yeah. Can't wait, man. My grandma's always wanted to go. We always talked about it when I lived with her. Just a diehard Jays fan. We watched every single. Grandma had every single game on. She'd watch every single game, man. It was crazy. Like I've never seen anything like it. Her dedication is unreal. But yeah, man, the whole damn family's going down there.
It was very nice. I will say the other day, I threw on the Jays game, and I was just doing some stuff in the kitchen. But to have the baseball, like baseball, you don't have to be intently focused.
No. Perfect sport.
It's a perfect sport to have on, and just the sound of the crowd. I actually felt like I was at the ballpark.
I just like looking at those games in Florida. Everybody in shorts, having a beer, just enjoying life. You know.
When is opening day? Do we know the date?
Let's look it up.
End of March?
March. Well, yeah, I think March 28th.
Is it? Okay.
March 25th.
25th.
Damn.
What day is that land on?
Oh, good question. Let's take a look at the calendar. That is a Wednesday.
So Wednesday.
Wing Wednesday.
Oh, it's Dog Wednesday. Remember last? I cooked hot dogs for everybody.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
So I got to keep that going. Jays went to the World Series with my dogs.
Keep the tradition. I'm superstitious.
I'll do it. No, I won't give Zach one. It'll be perfect.
Hey, hit us up on the Paris Jewelers inbox, 780-218-9999. Flexible payment options such as do not pay for 1 year. Shop in stores in Edmonton and area at West Edmonton Mall, Kingsway, Londonderry, Sherwood Park Mall, and St. Albert Mall. Up next, Confessions with YouTube Trev. That's what I'm going to call the segment. I know it's not just YouTube Trev. And we got fired up for Gemco fireplaces as well. We want to hear your confessions as well. Send them into the Paris Jewelers inbox. And the Nasty Chat, slam that thumbs up for us as well. Still to come, kind of easy trivia, 3 questions too many, and Greg Wyshynski. I know everybody's fired up for that one. Oh, boy. The most anticipated guest of the week. Don't go anywhere. It's Walking Gage, Hernan and Salas here on the Nielson Show. And here's our guy, YouTube Trev, with your sports update.
The Oilers are in Anaheim with practice set for 11:30 this morning. Edmonton will face the Ducks tomorrow night with an 8:30 puck drop, and Connor McDavid is listed as questionable for the matchup. In Grapefruit League play yesterday, newly signed third baseman Kazuma Okamoto launched a no-doubt 2-run homer to center field. His first of spring training, though it came in a 4-3 loss to the New York Mets. The Blue Jays are back in action later today as they host the Yankees. First pitch is scheduled for 11:07. Just 3 games in the NBA last night. The second-place Spurs knocked off the Detroit Pistons 114-103, with Devin Vassell pouring in 28 points along with 2 rebounds and 4 assists, extending San Antonio's win streak to 11 games. Elsewhere, the Kings topped the Grizzlies 123-114, and the Rockets handled the Jazz 125-105. Tonight features 11 games, highlighted by the Raptors hosting the first-place Thunder. OKC will be without reigning MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, while Scotty Barnes is questionable for Toronto. Tip-off is set for 5:30. The Celtics clash with the Suns, and the Lakers try to snap their skid when they welcome in the Magic at 8:30 as well. And in boxing news, Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao have agreed to a rematch on September 19th at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Pacquiao hasn't fought nearly a year, while it has been almost a decade since Mayweather's last bout, which was his win over Conor McGregor. Sports Update is brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, your dealer for life.
Hi there. If you're like me, you like to picture yourself in luxury, even though there's absolutely no way you could afford it. And if you can, well, even better. Thankfully, I picture myself in something that is luxury, but still absolutely affordable, like the all-new Mazda CX-90 from Park Mazda. With the new luxury features like facial recognition settings and quilted detail Napa leather seating, I can pretend to be comfortable with all of my proper settings activated without even touching a button, thanks to Mitch Lewicki and the great staff at Park Mazda. I like to picture Mitch Lewicki in a tuxedo t-shirt because it says, like, he wants to be formal, but he's also here to party too.
Park Mazda, your dealer for life in Sherwood Park off Y Road, parkmazda.ca.
Connor McDavid.
Let me say yeah.
Remember that name.
McDavid off a turnover. Walks in. Has a step shot. Looks it. No, it slips behind Holtby. And that's McDavid's 30th. Finds McDavid. The net is empty. Shoots and scores, and this one's over.
Connor McDavid. Connor. 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 McDavid. 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 Remember that name. Here he is. Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid. Smart move. Here he is. Beautiful. Remember that name.
No. Connor has no limit. No. Connor has no limit.
Connor McDavid.
7:34, rolling along here nicely on the Nielson Show. Joaquin Gager, Hernan and Salas, YouTube, Trev with you as well. We're just ahead of confessions and fired up. That's coming your way in minutes. But right now it's time for the keyword for the Cruise FM Macamee College Cruise Flyaway Ultimate Sports Weekend Edition, powered by River Crew Resort and Casino, Rocket Outs, and Smile Haven and Solara Hot Tubs and Patio. All you have to do is text 780-989-0957. Let me do that again. 780-989-0957. It's round-trip flights, money for accommodations, 2 tickets to Dodgers Rangers, 2 tickets to Lakers Suns, 2 tickets to Edmonton versus the Kings. Your keyword for today is Hollywood. Hollywood. Text that in to 780-989-0957 at 95.7 Cruise FM, and they'll select someone to qualify for this wonderful trip down to Los Angeles. Gager. It's good stuff.
A lot of great texts coming in with the button.
Oh, man. People are fired up, Joaquin.
Troll with a good one. Food for thought. Troll says, how many years do you guys think the Oilers set themselves back by firing Holland and bringing in Jackson Bowman? At least 3 years is my guess.
But a lot of people wanted Holland out, though.
Yeah, I
right?
Yeah, I didn't. But
I didn't either.
that's the goalie in me. He was such a great guy. I talked to him twice, but he was so engaged, right? Like he was just talking about and laughing and making jokes and stuff.
Well, especially when you replace him with Stan Bowman. Like, not a popular pick.
No,
I mean,
it was not at the time, right?
I don't know where we'd rank him and how he's done since he took over, but oh boy, yeah. It's a really interesting question. We'll wait and see what they can do with the deadline here.
Yeah.
Again, not a lot of cap room, so it's gonna. Hey, no excuses for Stan Bowman. That's your job, is to find a way.
Because I still look at last year as Holland's team. I don't care.
Yeah, and
right?
Stan Bowman gave.
I agree.
Yeah, and now it's Bowman's. This is Bowman's first full kind of year. This is what he's put together.
Yeah, because Jeff Jackson's the one that signed Adam Henrique, Matthias Janmark, Like Jeff Jackson signed those guys.
Yeah.
Right? The no movements are getting ridiculous. And it's not just an Oiler problem. It's around the NHL. Everyone's getting one. So it makes it very hard to move some bodies
Do you
around.
have no movement with ESD?
Me? No.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't give me that.
No. I have a 8-station no trade.
I am excited for the bump in pay we're going to get for filling in on the show.
Oh, my gosh. Might have to just start our own thing.
All right, let's get
Trev,
to...
you're coming with us.
Let's go, baby. Oh, my God.
Let's get to confessions brought to you by Spectrum Rental, where they confess to believing that Cale Makar and Evan Bouchard are basically the same player, just at a different price tag. Let Spectrum Rent all service your snowblower so you can finish the season strong and have it ready for next year. Let's start with the guy that's usually a part of this segment, our buddy, YouTube Trev. What do you got today?
Okay, this is fun, boys. I like this. It's going to be nice to hear 2 new confessions because LT, his confession is always the same, which is annoying. He's just like, I confess, I can't wait to hear YTT's confession. And he just opts out of it, and then, yeah.
Okay.
So it's nice. This is good. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm alone in this. I don't know if this is just a me thing, but it's something I've always done, and I'm currently doing it right now, maybe more than I ever have. I'm
very, very curious.
Just wait till I finish. But man, like I always, like, you know, if you ever have a hobby and you're just like, oh, I like doing this, and then you just go all in on that hobby for like 2 weeks and then you're done. I'm like that with hobbies, but I'm like that with food also. I love, like, I can go years without having one thing in my diet, and then I'm like, man, I'm going to bring it back. And then when I bring it back, it's like, it's a problem. It's a very big problem. So my confession is I have probably ate more bagels in the last 2 weeks than I have in the last 10 years. Not even close. It's not even close, man. I've averaged like 2 bagels to 3. Yeah, like I had a bagel this morning. I had 2 bagels yesterday. Man, I had 3 bagels on Saturday. Man, I'm a bagel guy right now, and I can't stop eating bagels. I don't know why I took them out of my diet. I lather them up with butter. They're just so juicy, man, especially when you get a pocket full of butter and you just bite that. Man, I've got a problem with bagels right now.
How about cream cheese?
I've never tried that before.
Oh, man.
Oh, I
Got
might
the
have to
cream
bring
cheese.
something in for a little.
Oh, okay.
You toast it. Oh, it's fantastic.
Really?
Plain
Yeah.
bagel or everything bagel?
Just plain.
Plain, okay.
I was a big blueberry bagel guy growing
Yeah.
up. And then I kind of, I don't know, mom and dad stopped buying that one. So then I stopped. And then I'm not even joking. Since I've been an adult, I just made my first purchase of bagels not even a month ago.
Where do you buy them?
Sobeys.
Okay. Have you got? There's a couple bakeries around your place, though.
Yeah, there are.
Try to go there and get their bagels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Say less. I will. I'll do it.
Herb and garlic bagels?
Herb and garlic?
Oh,
yeah.
Everything herb and garlic. Yeah. I mean, it's tough to mess up a bagel. Bagels are fantastic.
I love them too.
Oh, but man, I'm telling you, man, like it was bad. As soon as I got home yesterday, bagel. And then I'm like, I kind of want another bagel. It doesn't stop, man. So yeah, I don't know how long it's going to last, but I'd like to think that this is going to stick around. Like maybe not quite like 2 bagels a day kind of rate.
Yeah, you probably have to cut back on.
They're I'm buying them every time. I'm buying bananas, I'm buying bagels. That's the first thing I do. I went shopping yesterday. I got more bagels. I'm loving bagels.
What you should try is a bagel BLT.
Oh yeah,
that
sounds good.
That is like next level with herb and garlic, or maybe an everything bagel, herb and garlic cream cheese with bacon, lettuce, tomato.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
And then
I'll do it.
DVD says check out Bagel Bar, Trev. You're welcome.
Cool, I will. Yeah, so it's awesome. I always remember, like in grade 12, when last year I was living with Grandpa and Grandma, and Grandpa's just, Trevor, you're gonna look like a bagel. He had an English accent, so stop.
My mom used
bagels.
to take me to Granville Island to get bagels when I was young. I remember I'd get the lox and cream cheese, like the smoked salmon and cream cheese. It was just
Damn.
fantastic.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. So that's my confession, boys.
Nice,
Listen,
nice.
I can't wait for 2 weeks from now when YTT's confession is F bagels.
You know what?
Joaquin, what do you have?
It's not as good as Trev's,
No,
but
it never is,
It's
but-
because of so my usual routine for personal hygiene is I'm a morning shower guy, right? So, but you get up early doing this. So yesterday I got up and I go, oh, I'm not showering. I went home and I showered, but last night I was getting ready to shut it down, and I'm like, I'm gonna hop in the shower.
Yeah.
And so I did the the whole facial care routine, got the eye stuff on, the cucumbers, and just some cream, just body cream.
Yeah.
Put on some my jammies, so to speak. Got into bed. Oh my God, did I feel amazing? I put the covers over me, and I just kind of went, oh, this feels so good. I think I fell asleep like in 2 seconds. So my confession is I might become nighttime shower guy.
Oh, look at that. I like it.
I might shower in the morning or whatever too, but I can't wait till around 9 where I can jump in that shower again and get all silky smooth.
Yes. Leave me alone.
I'm not laying down in it, but
Yeah.
That's so good.
Nice. Yeah, that's good.
My confession, I hate bagels. No, I'm just
and showers.
Oh, I'm just kidding. No, my confession is it's weird, boys, to say this, but
Say it. Do it.
Say it.
last Friday I had some wine at my sister's, and I gotta be honest with you, I've always enjoyed my wine, my beers. I'm in my mid-40s. I'm not enjoying the alcoholic beverages anymore.
Really?
Yeah, there's something that the way like they're making me feel like, and then the next day you're sluggish, and just even that night you have one glass and you're like, ugh, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just not enjoying it. Have I reached that point in my life where I might just
Shut it down.
shut her down? Maybe have one in a blue moon.
Yeah.
Like maybe I become one beer guy.
The problem is with you is this is something that you have to consistently keep up is drinking, or else no. But
you're right.
But
yeah.
if you stop and you start living a healthier lifestyle,
Yeah.
and you wake up in the morning and all of a sudden you feel refreshed, and you go, why do I feel good today? I'm clear. I'm not as foggy in the morning.
Yeah.
And then you have 2 beers one night watching the game or something, and you wake up the next day and go, what truck hit me last night? I know how you feel, man.
Yeah, and you know what? Now it's like I think long and hard before I know I'm going to get in one, because I just think about the next 3 days. Because I feel like crap for 3 days.
Well, that's because you have all gas, no brake, too.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
No, but I like wine, and I had a
So
glass
how
of
much?
wine.
You just had one.
I had one glass of wine, and I was like,
You know what?
I was like, I didn't want it anymore.
But you know what that might be is you're getting to the age where the sulfites in wine might affect you more. Because if you go to the New Zealand or Australia, there's a lot of sulfites in those. I would try an organic red and see how you feel.
Yeah, like I remember Fridays after work, I'd always, you tell the GF, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make, let's get takeout.
That's girlfriend for those who don't.
I'm gonna get a bottle of wine. Now on Fridays, I don't even think about it.
Really?
Yeah, like I'll be honest, I'd rather just have a splash of Coca-Cola.
Jesus, I'm still doing the show with Reed Wilkins here.
Seriously though, I've become that guy. Like I'd rather have water or a tea. Or a splash of Coke.
You suck.
No one's going to want to hang out with me anymore.
Don't feel bad, man. I mean, you are, like, if there's anyone that I really enjoy hanging out with when they're getting into one is you, because you're constantly smiling and you're the happiest guy on the planet.
I'm not saying I'll never, like, I'm just saying, like, it's probably going to be cut down even more than it was. Because before I was drinking maybe not every weekend, but I'd have a bottle of wine or have a beer here and there. But, like, now it's like, even when we go out, for dinner or something, I'm kind of like, yeah, I'll have one, but then I'm done after. Where
Yeah.
before it was at least 3.
Right. Yeah. It's tough.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna drink tea and eat bagels.
Hope everything's okay, Hernan.
Max says, "Quit your whining, Hernan." Good one.
Dr. John in the Paris Jewelers inbox. But will Dom be okay with Hernan stopping drinking?
What does Dom think about this, Hernan?
Hey, lock that one in for text and date.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
There's another one from Dumb Pete, but unfortunately we can't read that one there, but it's really good. And that's the thing. My boy Dom loves having beers, right?
Ooh.
Again, like I'm okay with having 1 or 2, but like just getting to that point where you know you're gonna feel like crap the next day.
Yeah.
I'm almost, and then I'm bloated. Man, I'm old.
Max, quit your whining. Oh, that's good. Matthew Hyman, this is like a reverse intervention.
I'm just not enjoying it anymore. I'm sorry. I'm just not.
Hey, good for you, man.
Yeah,
I think that's a lot of growth to realize that something's affecting the way you feel. Yeah. And I'm shocked that you haven't made reference to you saying that you're a runner.
Well, I was just going to bring that up. For the people that don't know on Cruise FM 95.7, or people that you only tune into the morning show, I don't know if you guys know, but I run. And I'm taking it very serious.
We need to let them know that, yes.
Yeah. I'll confess to this. I realized I was training the wrong way for a whole year.
So,
yeah, because I kept running and I never got, like, my pace was always the same. So I'm like, what the? So I did a lot of research, and you're supposed to run a lot in zone 2, which is easy. And then you mix in one kind of like threshold run, which is a really good steady pace. Yeah. But they're like running slow makes you faster. It's incredible how that works. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
because you're working on
running.
Yeah.
I was just watching. I don't know. Was it? It was during the Olympics. Someone came on talking about track and field. I think it was a 800-meter runner, and says she never runs 800 meters in training ever.
No.
Only in races.
Yeah.
She goes short and longer.
And it's incredibly hard to start in zone 2 because it's almost like you're walking just super fast because that's how slow you have to start, right?
Yeah.
And I just realized how not in shape I am. Like, I'm being honest, guys. Like, I was blown away, man. Absolutely. So I'm gonna try it says it takes about 3 months to kind of see the results. So I'm gonna try it for March, April, and into May, and to see if I do improve my pace and my speed, right?
You know what? Hampton Steve has a good text here. Hernan, I quit drinking alcohol a couple years ago for health reasons. Best decision ever.
Yeah.
I feel so much better. And if I ever feel like having a drink, there's so much or many good non-alcoholic drinks available now that I can easily scratch that itch. So maybe a case of Unhammered.
Yeah. I'm not giving up the darts, though.
Oh, good.
I'm a runner.
Oh, good.
But I'm a smoker at heart.
Oh, what's it called? Alicia says, good to know, Hernan. I run in zone 4. That's what I was doing. Zone 3 and zone 4. And they're saying, like, you'll never improve. Now, if you're running just to run, like I'm running for the half marathon again, like I'm training for it. So, like, I do want to improve my time from last year. So it's not for everybody, I guess, but it's, yeah. So less wine allows you more opportunity for race/running darts. Maybe instead of beer, Hernan can. Oh, no, I can't read that one.
Twitter Mario. Oh my God, Gager talking about evening self-care and Hernan preferring a tea to wine. What's the morning show doing to you guys? If you would have seen it, I did everything too. I went into I got some facial cream, some eye care. I did everything. I might even plucked a few eyebrows last night.
This one says, this is true. After soccer a couple of weeks ago, he wouldn't even partake in a pint. I think he was on the
really?
Right. He plays on the Ireland team that beat us 10-0. I had one, and then I left. So if you miss confessions, YouTube Trev's eating 3 bagels a day.
I have the skin of a 22-year-old.
It's a problem.
And Hernan's liver is the healthiest here.
This was good. This was good confessions, boys.
Oh, man.
Dusty and LT would be happy. Very proud of you guys. Making me proud, eh?
You two, go get me a beer. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. All right, let's get to Fired Up. for Gemco Fireplaces. Gemco Fireplaces has been proudly serving Edmonton and area for 45 years and are the authorized dealer for Napoleon Fireplaces. Whether it's gas or wood burning, look no further than the Canadian-made Napoleon Fireplaces. All Napoleon products you need are available at Gemco, 9281 50th Street. Okay, boys, I'm fired up. Yesterday, I noticed a lot of people on the good old X machine were throwing out possible rosters for the 2030 Canada team. And it got me fired up. And I want to ask you guys. I'm going to throw some names at you. And you tell me if it fires you up, if this player should be on the team. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Connor Bedard.
Bingo. Yes.
Yes.
McKenna.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
He'll be in his third year?
Third year.
Third year.
Dylan Gunther.
Oh, that's an interesting.
That's on the fence. Yeah, you know what? I could see it. I could see it. He's still continuing to grow as a player.
Like he probably wouldn't be a top 6 guy, but he's got a wicked shot.
Yeah. It's so tough with these because I did one of these with Dusty for this Olympics.
Okay. Yeah.
When I first started at EST, we did like a mock one on the oil stream. And coming off a career year was Dylan Cousins. And he just looked unreal. He was almost a point per game player for Buffalo that year. Great skater, great shot. Ever since that year, nothing. He has not been that player at all. And then I also put on Quinton Byfield because I was like, man, this guy's got potential. Heavy, great skater, good hands, and then he didn't make it. And I'm like, and he wasn't even close. Like he's having a terrible year after having a really good one last year. So these are really, really tricky, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the conversation for sure.
Wyatt Johnston. He was close this year.
He was close this year.
I like him too.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah. Put him on.
Yeah.
Adam Fantilli.
You just don't know yet, though. That's tough.
And see, this is another one where he had a good season, a pretty solid season last year, and he kind of followed it up with maybe not the best this year, definitely to his standards. So I think he'd be invited to the camp, though.
He'll be at He'll be at one of the orientation camps for sure, I think.
Yeah, and he put up unreal numbers in college, so I think he could be there for sure.
Matthew Schaefer.
Of course.
Yes.
Lock it in.
Lock.
Evan Bouchard.
Ooh. Bouchard will be
30,
30?
Yes. He learns.
I mean, McCarr's still there, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think he gets invited to camp. He's a camp invite, but
he's a camper.
I think he has a good chance. I'll be honest.
He has a good chance. Yeah. It's just, look, I know people were saying, they should have won the game. They had great chances.
Yeah.
Okay? Like the construction of the team worked really, really well. I really think there's something to having just a couple of those huge trees back there. Like you see the Sanheim and even Parenko, like they're such massive human beings. They just take up so much space.
It'll be
interesting.
I think he'll be in the conversation 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, these two next guys are young. One's not even in the league yet, but Landon DuPont and the defenseman from the Sharks, Dickinson.
I think DuPont's going to be there. It's just he's dominating every league he's gone to. I'm interested to see what he does with his decision to possibly go to the NCAA or not. Right?
Yeah, that'll be fascinating.
That'll be interesting to see if he does do the 1 year, not unlike McKenna, right?
Yeah.
Because people could say, and we talked to Hot Guy, Guy Flaming, about this.
Oh, yeah.
Is it going to affect people's decisions in their draft year that at a younger age going and playing against 22, 23-year-olds might not have the same type of offensive success? Maybe their game's at a better level afterwards. But is that going to affect their draft positioning for their draft year by possibly not just staying in the Western League or in the CHL and lighting it up again and securing that number 1 pick?
Yeah. Okay, just a few more. Is Logan Thompson your starter?
No, I really think I would. Okay, I'm talking like I want something, but I want a Canadian goalie to establish themselves as a perennial Vezina Trophy winner,
Yes.
like not unlike a Hellebuck or a.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's possible or if there's someone coming that's going to do that, but I think it's too early to say Logan Thompson.
I think so too.
Would Mackenzie Blackwood push?
Seeing like the thing is here, like as much as I love this list, I'm like, okay, great potential with this forward, great potential with this defenseman. When was the last time we were like, oh, this Canadian goalie is turning heads coming up?
Well, Logan Thompson, like since he's been in Washington, he's one of the best goalies in the league.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it won't be Bennington, it won't be Kemper.
Here's hoping someone else just comes out of nowhere.
It just
Could happen.
Well, Chris is saying Sebastian Costa, but he's got to be in the NHL.
Yeah.
No, he could be in the next 3 years. He's been excellent in the AHL. He's a name.
He's a name, I guess. Right?
Jet Greaves from Columbus.
Great name. Should have been a fighter pilot.
So it's going to be an interesting team. I think it's going to, because no Crosby, no Marchand, probably no Mark Stone, no Sam Bennett, right?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Well, Jarvis be there? Maybe he'll probably be there.
He might not, though.
He might not.
He might not.
But he's how many goals does Jarvis have right now? Is he like 26 goals or something?
It's just above Hyman.
Yeah.
Remember, I looked right before the break there. He's coming off 40 goals last year, I believe.
Yeah.
Dr. Eva Connor Unger. Who knows,
Maybe.
man?
Tristan Jarry. That's a stretch. Stuart Skinner.
It could be Skinner, man.
I like this text. So for Friday, is it going to be tea of the week?
I know.
I'm down for that. I am so down for some tea. You're a big tea guy, too.
Love the tea.
Love the tea.
We spilled the tea on this show.
You got the but will Don be with the KK? That Dr. John leading the way now for text of the day. But for Fired Up for Gemco Places, we're fired up looking at the 2030 Canada team. Some early names. A lot of these guys are young, have yet to be drafted. So we'll see. But they'll be, 2-3 years in?
Yeah.
So
want 2 years, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be exciting.
Makar, Schaefer, Bouchard.
Who's buddy in Ehrhoff? Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Huh? I think Harley will be there again.
Yeah.
He's only 24.
Safe pick.
Yeah.
Another one, we were talking about this a little bit yesterday, but I'm still holding on to hope in Owen Power.
Yeah.
Oh, good one. Yeah,
and
yeah.
that was, I remember he got a hat trick in the World Juniors. And
He was unreal
He
in
was
the World
awesome,
Juniors.
man. Like Bedard, and I believe if not, he was the first defenseman to get a hat trick for Canada in the World Juniors, or he matched. It was Chris Pronger was the only one. And then I just saw the comparisons. Like, he's tall, he's big, he's physical. And I'm like, man, could this is Canada's next Pronger, maybe.
And they're
still holding on there.
Good possibility they're going to the playoffs. That's only going to make Owen Power better.
Yeah.
Right? So that's a really good name, Trev. Thanks for throwing that in there.
Yeah. Takes a while. But
Yeah.
who knows, man?
Yeah, you never know.
Points isn't everything, as we've seen with this team. But if he can play, if he can be a good, reliable, physical presence for Team Canada, that would be great.
He can be Parayko.
Yeah.
I mean, it's at least we've already kind of built a team, you know, like with the players, and there's probably going to be some surprises, right, along the way. So the wealth of talent and skill in Canadian hockey is absolutely ridiculous.
Still there.
And you know what? My other confession was I'm kind of okay with the U.S. winning now. Like, it deepens the fire.
Oh,
yeah. Makes you want it more.
So now Canada, the next best on best, and the next Olympics, all you're going to hear is how U.S. won the previous one. All the pressure is on them to repeat.
Yeah.
And it's about Canada trying to take it back.
100%. We need questions for 3 questions too many. Send those in to the Paris Jewelers inbox, 780-218-9999. We also got kind of easy trivia coming up. Say I want to play. Text that in as well to the Paris Jewelers inbox, and YouTube Travel select someone. The 7 o'clock hour was presented by GameSense. When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your GameSense. On the other side of the break, 3 questions too many. Kind of easy trivia. Greg Wyshynski, and the wrap for William Huff. All still to come here, and possibly, potentially, Lieutenant Eric live from Cancun, Mexico. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas here on the Nielson Show. Here's our guy, YouTube Trev, with your sports update.
The Oilers are in Anaheim with practice set for 11:30 this morning. Edmonton will face the Ducks tomorrow night with an 8:30 puck drop, and Connor McDavid is listed as questionable for the matchup. In Grapefruit League play yesterday, newly signed third baseman Kazuma Okamoto launched a no-doubt two-run homer to center field, his first of spring training, though it came in a 4-3 loss to the New York Mets. The Blue Jays are back at it again later today as they host the Yankees. First pitch is scheduled for 11:07. There were just 3 games in the NBA last night. The second-place Spurs knocked off the Detroit Pistons 114-103, with Devin Vassell pouring in 28 points, along with 2 boards and 4 assists, extending San Antonio's win streak to 11 games. Elsewhere, the Kings topped the Grizzlies 123-114, and the Rockets handled the Jazz 125-105. Tonight features 11 games highlighted by the Raptors hosting the first-place Thunder. OKC will be without reigning MVP and Canadian Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, while Scotty Barnes is questionable for Toronto. Tip-off is set for 5:30. And elsewhere, the Celtics clash with the Suns, and the Lakers try to snap their skid when they welcome in the Magic at 8:30. And in boxing news, Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao have agreed to a rematch on September 19th at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Pacquiao hasn't fought nearly a year, while it's been almost a decade since Mayweather's last bout, his win over Conor McGregor. The Sports Update brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and the surrounding area since 1993. Doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff at Windsor Plywood Leduc.
Got a big shot off this stick of mine. I keep those lanes wide open all the time. Drysidle setting up shop, McDavid's flying. I'll hit the twine when I walk the line. As sure as new G is slick and Kane is tough. We're going all the way this year, enough is enough. And we can play 'em straight or we can play 'em rough. I'm feeling fine when I walk the line.
We're back here for the 8 o'clock hour, the final hour on the Nielson Show. It's Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas. Thank you for hanging out with us. Once again, we'll be here all week as the boys are down in good old Mexico, having a good time. We're hoping to connect with LT, hopefully. But we do have.
I'm seeing them creep into the.
A lot of them are.
Stuff
a lot of them are chiming in, which is kind of cool. This hour is brought to you by GD Liquidators. This hour, auctions and appraisals. Mention EST and get 5% off anything new or used. Don't miss their monthly online auctions at gdliquidators.com. Canadian owned and operated. Make them your first call. Call 780-447-2787 or visit them at 14510 124th Ave. We're live here from the Popeyes studio. It's good times. All right, YouTube, do we have someone for kind of easy trivia? Okay. Okay, he's calling him up right now. Well, did you know that now for a limited time at Popeyes, it's a 3-piece of their delicious bone-in chicken for just $8. Visit PopeyesChicken.ca for more info. The one and only Reed Wilkins texted me, and he says, great show.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, if we're entertaining Reed, we're doing something right.
When's the last time you had Popeyes?
Probably that day we lost the bet to Dusty. And Tommy
right.
And I had to buy a bunch.
I haven't had Popeyes in a while.
It's so good.
It is so good.
Yeah. The spicy.
Gotta be.
Do we have people that want to play? I feel like
we do. First person texts in, but then didn't answer, which is
annoying.
Always surprising. I never understand that. But call the next person right now.
Okay. Because on my end, I see no one. I saw one person that said.
I saw lots.
Okay. Yeah. Like my number barn message thing is out of whack.
But you have the app. Why don't you just go into the number barn?
Because it doesn't work. It doesn't work on my desktop, so I have to use the app.
That's a laptop.
I mean, laptop. That's what I meant. Here, let me try again. Let me try if it works, because lately it hasn't been working for me. Let me see.
There you go.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty much the same. Yeah. Are people scared to play? What's the matter with everyone?
I don't know.
And, of course, Kind of Easy Trivia is brought to you by Mr. Mike's Steakhouse Casual, with a new location now open in Bonnie Doon. Check out MrMikes.ca for more details. Order online at Skip the Dishes or DoorDash. Mr. Mike's. Eat locally, enjoy casually. All right, YouTube, what do we got?
We got a brave nasty this morning. A little scared after yesterday, but the streak is low. Or we have to restart it, right?
Yeah.
Pretty well the only reason why I picked this guy. But it's got a lot of names. You can call him a thief.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Okay, I said we weren't going to do this, but I guess we had to, right?
Let's do this.
Oh,
we're doing it, baby.
All right. A thief.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Oh, there you are. Awesome. Have you been listening to the show?
This is the first 20 minutes of it.
Okay. All right. Well, you're a wealth of knowledge. You should do just fine with these. Trev, you'll start the ticker after I read the first question?
Yes, sir.
All right, Tifa, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay, here we go. Dusty and Lieutenant Eric are in what country?
Mexico.
Who do the Blue Jays play today?
The Yankees.
What team does Bo Bichette play for?
I think he plays for the Yankees now.
Which team declined an invite to the White House?
The U.S. women's hockey team.
What month are Mayweather and Pacquiao fighting in?
September.
He did it!
Unbelievable.
That's how it's done.
Are you kidding me? That's right. Who do you think you are? I am. Get it right.
You can't have a newcomer come in and steal the show.
That's a peddling.
Oh, we've been strong. We're just playing by the rules.
Ooh, you better believe that's a peddling.
And I was in Miami with my new beach house. Well, it was a couple minutes from the beach.
That's a peddling.
The first year, we took it to the limit. Take it to the limit.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
Wow. I'm blown away.
What was more impressive? A Thief's performance in Kinda Easy Trivia or Connor Hellebuck in the gold medal game?
It might be a Thief.
Yeah, and he, you know what? He almost got the Mets. You know,
Yeah, I know.
It was the Yankees, but so close. 4 for 5. You know what?
Solid.
Well, those are easy questions.
Yeah, they were easy.
Especially if you're listening to the show.
Those were
today.
layups. Yeah.
Super easy. I'm a little concerned that a lot of people don't want to play now, so don't be scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just come on in.
Take that bull by the horn.
Our nasties, you guys and gals are all smart sports people, so don't be afraid.
And look, a Thief won. Come on.
A Thief got 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
Nothing wrong with wanting to play. So tomorrow I want to see at least 50 texts saying, I want to play Kinda Easy Trivia. A Thief is brilliant right now.
Yeah. I mean, probably the toughest one was maybe who the Jays play today. But we said it.
Yeah. Well, and you got it right.
You got it right.
To my sports updates, like
Yeah.
I'll say, man, there's so many times where I'll just say the answer. I'll say like all of the answers if you pay attention to the sports updates, and then they'll just go over every time. Well, not every time, but that has happened. But no, he's been.
Ronnie says borderline impossible question.
Yo, Ronnie.
A lot of text coming in. I wouldn't have done it. I couldn't have done that. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Had to be
maybe
wheels.
Atif's just good.
Chris says, I would not have got that.
Oh, that was awesome.
Barry the Cheater, how much calculus will you need to know to play Kind Days of Trivia tomorrow? Oh, come on. Those are super duper easy, man.
Yeah,
super
that's
duper
softball.
easy. These are easier than what Dusty comes up with.
Easily.
Yeah. Tom Zola and Will Fraser, now those are hard questions.
Yeah, Tommy's terrible.
Hey, he said hola muchachos on the inbox earlier. I forgot to bring that up.
That was great.
Let's get to 3 questions too many for the great staff at Park Mazda. Okay, boys. 24 games remaining for the Edmonton Oilers, Los Petroleros. Okay. Currently, they sit in second place in the Pacific, 4 points back of the Vegas Golden Knights. But the LA Kings are only 4 points back. They're all currently on the outside looking in of the Edmonton Oilers. With 24 games left, what will their record be when it's all said and done?
Oh. Jeez.
Anyone? YouTube?
I'm just looking up. Okay, so 28 wins, 22 losses, 8 overtime losses. What will their record be? Can I just say how much points I think they'll have? Because I don't know if I'll be able to do that math. I'm going to say they finish the season with 90 points on the dot.
Ooh, does that do it?
So what would that mean?
Ooh,
I don't think that does it, man.
No, I don't think so either.
I think they have to go. Was it 24?
24 games.
At least 14 and 10, 15 and 9.
I'm starting because if you go just 500, let's say they get 12 wins, right? That's 24 points.
So then that would boost them up to
88.
Yeah.
That's not enough.
That's not enough, man.
I think the minimum is 14.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Like they got to go. I would say they have to go. Well, now that you say that, it's 15 or 16 wins, right?
Yeah. For a team that has only been able to win 3 games this season once.
So how many is that? Okay, so 2 and losing, not having a 3-game winning streak and only losing the 1, but is that 2?
That would do it.
That would do it.
Yeah. But it's close. Like, yeah. Like if you're going to want to at least, like they want to go at least 15, whatever. 5 and
to be
4.
comfortable, they it's 17, right? They got to go on a roll here.
Yes, they do. Because they got to stay on the Pacific side.
Yeah.
They can't be a wild card.
Well, and you cannot lose to Pacific teams, too.
No. And you have your next 3 games are all Pacific teams.
Well, these games are really important here.
Yeah.
It's going to, that's one thing I will say. Like, it was pretty, like the start of the season, out east, but it's going to lead to some really, really good hockey coming down the stretch. Just all division teams pretty well, all west. They don't go out east anymore, so.
Bruins fans, Chris says, I'm going to say 11 wins, 13 losses, and they miss the playoffs. Ooh. Garth Vader says 14, 6, and 4. That's what it's going to take. Some of those bonus points, too.
You can't lose yeah, that's true.
But like, you haven't seen that all season from them. Like that's really good. That's like if I see that record on most teams, I'm like, oh, okay, they're feeling it.
Do you think it has? Because the Pacific is so bad. Do you think it has to be 90 points minimum to get in?
I thought it was like 9. I thought I saw something. It's got to be 94 or 96 points.
Because Brendan says 85 might get you in this year.
Yeah, I know that was the that was the number. Well, actually, feel like I heard some of the boys say 90.
You got to finish in the top of the Pacific, though.
Yeah.
You can't be in the wild card spot and have to play like Minnesota and then Colorado the next if you get past.
So, for example, if the Ducks beat the Oilers tomorrow, they jump into the second spot, and the Oilers will become a wild card team. That's how close it is.
Yikes.
All right. So we're all in agreement. It's got to be at least minimum 14 wins.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything under that, I think they might be in a little bit of trouble.
They would be.
Yeah. All right, guys. On this Edmonton Oilers roster, outside of 29 and 97, who has to take the biggest step forward here for this team to have success in the final 24 games?
That's a great question, man.
Thank you.
I am going to say who has to be in consideration for the Oilers to have success and make the playoffs. Darnell Nurse has to be even considered a star each game with his play. Big sigh from YouTube, Trev.
That's my answer too, man.
Was it?
He's got to be. He has to be. And it's annoying and we can't expect that from him. We have to say he has to be a difference. Yeah. He has to be. But it's got to be Darnell Nurse. That's my answer. He's had a pretty bad, he's had a tough season, very tough season. I'm not expecting, we know who he is at this point. I'm not expecting crazy, numbers offensively, but if he can just be mean, that's, why can't he be mean? That's one thing I will say.
Yeah.
Just watching some of the other teams, the defense, Radko Gudas, is he a skilled defenseman? Is he an unbelievable skater?
No.
Not really.
No.
Just be mean, be physical. Make it just hell for these other teams.
On the world stage, he was noticeable and effective.
Yeah.
Right? There's no reason.
That can bring that out. Yeah.
There's no reason why. I agree with you completely. His skill set isn't the highest caliber, but he is. There's no reason Darnell Nurse can't be Radko Gudas.
Yeah, absolutely.
A better Radko Gudas, I would say.
For sure.
Yeah.
The Radko Gudas that can skate, heavy shot.
Yeah.
He's got all of that. Just all you need to is be mean. I don't know. Maybe it's not in. Well, we've seen at times he can be.
Yeah,
just
that's the thing.
Turn it on. He is such a huge. If he is on, I know he knows his role on this team, but maybe he did. But maybe he doesn't. I don't know. If he goes into a game and I'm going to be a difference maker. I'm going to be a pain in the butt. Let's see what that does for everyone else on this team.
Darnell Nurse is like you teasing doing the splits. It's just been a big tease.
Yeah, he's been teasing us for 12 years.
It's not going to take you 12 years, though.
No.
A lot of good answers coming in. Nurse is I think Wallman's a good answer. I'm going to say the two goalies. Yeah. Because let's just say the defense does not improve. Those guys got to hold it down. Because the biggest issue with Stuart Skinner was he doesn't make the big save, right? When there was breakdowns, the grade A's. Now, Jari and Ingram have done a better job of that, but lately they were falling a bit. This team is on a 3-game losing streak as they come out of the break. So for me, one of these guys has to lock it down and be the number one guy. You can't go into the playoffs being I don't know who's going to be the starting goaltender. I hate that. You have to have your number one.
I was going to go that direction with the goaltenders, I think they're both NHL goalies, right? And really good ones. But I just don't think they're the caliber of the difference maker on this team. It's too hard for them. Their skill set isn't that high, not the elite level where they can make an okay team great.
A lot of people saying Trent Frederick. I get it.
But what are you expecting? He's not going to have 20 goals in the next 20 games.
He has 3 points. Now, can he be better? Of course. But we said it yesterday. The bar is low for Trent Frederick to help this team. If he just lays the body and goes out there and creates a ruckus, I think Oiler fans will be happy. I'm not expecting him to score. Can he get 3 points in these final 24 games? I hope so. It's already been an awful season for him, but I kind of look at him more down the line. Sure, if he can chip in once in a while, it'll benefit the Oilers because their bottom six stinks right now. But Trent Frederick for me is not a guy that I'm looking. I just don't think he can make that kind of impact. Now, I hope the break did him well. He talked to you at the skills competition.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
Great guy. Awesome guy, actually.
Yeah. And we said players, right? Because people are sending in the management, the coaches. Of course. Like, everything has to improve here. Everything. And it's all.
But who's the focal point? Like, who can make. I think why Trev and I said Darnell is if he is playing at the level that he can play at, that fixes a lot of things.
And then you don't have to depend so heavily on Wallman, who's been equally up and down, right?
Yeah.
Like he hasn't been very good this year also. So I think those two guys are probably going to be on a lot of lists. I think the goaltending for sure. Because the top six I think it's fine right now. Like the McDavid, Draisaitl, Hyman, they're producing. Nugent's having a fine season. Podkolzin and Kapanen can't complain.
No.
Truly can't.
But Kapanen's out for
the first 2 games.
That's a weird injury.
Yeah, it is. Like this guy can't stay healthy, man. I wonder if it's just lingering from the previous injury he had. I've heard it's different, but we'll wait and see on that.
Did he have his child yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, final question. It's National Tortilla Chip Day.
Not him, his wife.
Yeah.
You know what I meant.
What's your favorite thing to put on a tortilla chip, Walkie?
Tortilla chip?
Yeah. Salsa, cheese, guac, sour cream.
Just guac. That's I mean, you could put it on. If you're just going for one condiment, it's guac. Condiment? It's got to be. Whatever. Yeah, it's guac.
YouTube?
Guac is a great answer. I just made a guacamole for the first time in my life.
Really?
2 weeks ago, maybe. Pretty solid.
Wait. Can you repeat that, please?
I just made guacamole for the first time in my life. 2 weeks ago, actually. It was pretty good.
Nice.
And felt so, I don't know, something
What'd you
that felt
put in
cool. Just the standard ingredients, a little bit of avocado, obviously. Some onion.
That's a good start.
Some tomato, some lime juice. I think, what was it? A spice, I believe. A little bit of garlic powder, if I'm not mistaken. Fresh garlic as well.
Ooh.
I did a little bit of both. What was the spice? I put some spice in there, but that was awesome. But it's a toss-up between guac and salsa. I don't know. Sour cream's never done it.
You ever
for me.
mix all of them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
I don't get
Sometimes I do that, and that's the dip, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
not a lot of like sour cream is just not a lot of flavor there for me though. Like I don't know.
No,
what
you're right. But if you mix it with the salsa,
it's always good to put. And you know what is a secret to, because if you make a big bowl and it's a lot, you don't want it to go bad. What saves it? Obviously the lime juice, but take the pit of the avocado and put it in the dip, and it won't go bad.
Oh, okay.
As quick, yeah.
Because that was the thing. The next day, I was like, ugh.
Oh, you just
Can I
scrape
eat
that
this?
brown stuff off and go at her, buddy.
cilantro, is that what you were using?
Cilantro. Oh, it was. I think it was cayenne pepper actually.
Oh, tahini.
A little bit of cayenne.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Tahini's good too.
Yeah, I always cilantro. You have to. But Pete, that's like either you love it or hate it, huh?
Cilantro?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very powerful, right? It takes over the dish you serve if you put too much.
Yeah.
I don't mind cilantro though.
Love it.
Cooper Girl says homemade salsa, Collie and Bomber cheese.
What about you, Hernan?
I like it all, man. A little bit of salsa, a little bit of wok, and a little bit of
Trifecta.
sour cream.
The trifecta.
And then if you can have a jalapeno on there,
Oh yeah.
top
Oh,
it
the
off.
diced.
I had diced jalapeno in there as
Yeah.
well.
Oh yeah, olives.
Everything, man. I like to whip it all together and then pour it in and mix it.
Oh.
I like a creamy guac. Sometimes I'll go chunky too, but I like just a blended guac. Sometimes my wife doesn't like it, but whatever. Queso is always good, yeah.
Yeah.
Old Cass with his hidden queso recipe. Someone's got to sneak into his house and grab that thing.
Yeah. He brought it one day. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dusty devoured it.
He did. He actually liked it. Friedel says, Hernan about to go off on YTT for pronouncing the G Spanish style.
The G. What did I say?
Did you say guacamole?
I said guacamole. Yeah.
Guacamole.
Guacamole.
In Chile, it's called palta.
Really?
Yeah. No,
Palta.
Palta.
Why? How do you spell it?
Palta.
Just like it sounds.
And it's huge in Chile. Like you eat that stuff like nonstop.
That's the thing. I mean, We'll ask Eric, how much guac is there? You know, like it's usually just a big barrel of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You just help yourself with the tortilla chips. It's just perfect.
So good.
Absolutely. I like this one from K-Berg. Bruschetta. Yeah, that's good. Or the pico de gallo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't make it too much. I just go buy it. Costco has a good one. I buy that one.
The pico de gallo? Yeah. My mom buys it. And I'm always like, when you go, pick me one.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Doesn't last long in the Salas house.
No.
You know what I do, though? I add a little hot sauce to it because I don't find it hot enough.
It is hot.
Yeah.
Like for mortal mouths, it is a little warm. But it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Portions of this hour brought to you by the Hive Product Marketing, official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk, promotional products that bring the buzz. Check them out at thehiveproductmarketing.com. Still to come, Greg Wyshynski on the other side of the break. We're hoping to connect with LT. We'll see if he's up for it. If not, that's all good. And, of course, we got the wrap for William Huff. What did we learn? Sound of the day. And, of course, text of the day. Right now we have a few in going toe-to-toe right now. We got to decide which one's going to get it. And, of course, you'll get a nice little gift card to go along with it. It's the final segment coming up here on the Nielson Show. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, and here's your sports update with YouTube Trev.
The Oilers are in Anaheim with practice set for 11:30 this morning. Edmonton will face the Ducks tomorrow night, an 8:30 puck drop, and Connor McDavid is listed as questionable for the matchup. Some NHL news: Jets forward Jonathan Toews says he won't waive his no movement clause ahead of the deadline. The center has 7 goals, 12 assists, and 19 points in 56 games played this season. In Grapefruit League play yesterday, newly signed third baseman Kazuma Okamoto launched a no-doubt 2-run homer to center field, his first of spring training, though it came in a 4-3 loss to the New York Mets. The Blue Jays are back in action later today as they host the Yankees. First pitch is scheduled for 11:07. There were just 3 games in the NBA last night. The second-place Spurs knocked out the Detroit Pistons 114-103 with Devin Vassell pouring in 28 points along with 2 rebounds and 4 assists, extending San Antonio's win streak to 11 games. Elsewhere, the Kings topped the Grizzlies 123-114, and the Rockets handled the Jazz 125-105. Tonight features 11 games highlighted by the Raptors hosting the first-place Thunder. OKC will be without reigning MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, while Scotty Barnes is questionable for Toronto. Tip-off is set for 5:30. The Celtics will also clash with the Suns, and the Lakers try to snap their skid when they welcome in the Magic at 8:30. And in boxing news, Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao have agreed to a rematch on September 19th at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Pacquiao hasn't fought in nearly a year, while it's been almost a decade since Mayweather's last bout with his win over Conor McGregor. I'm YouTube Trev. You're up to date. Up next, Greg Wyshynski to talk all things Olympics.
Let's play another game. I want another chance. Let's play another game.
Uncle Phil! I don't know. My time is very valuable. I couldn't possibly play another game without upping the ante.
How much?
Let's say a nice round figure like $100 a ball.
$100 a ball?
That's right, Uncle Phil.
Okay. $100 a ball.
You got yourself a game.
The final segment here on the Nielson Show. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, the EST Afternoon Show takeover as the 2 boys that are the regular hosts here, Dustin Nielsen, Lieutenant Eric, are in Cancun, Mexico with 44 nasties. having a good time down there. And LT will be joining us in about 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. We'll get an update of how the boys are doing down in good old Mexico. Our hockey insiders are brought to you by GS Construction. For more than 5 decades, GS Construction has been proud to serve our communities. And once again, they are hiring now. GS is looking for experienced top men, pipe layers, and operators. Visit gsconstruction.ca and click on careers to find out more. YouTube Trev's going to give me the thumbs up. We're ready for Greg Wyshynski, the most anticipated guest of the week on this show. Oh, boy, there's going to be some fire for sure as we bring in Greg Wyshynski from ESPN. It's Walking Gauge. I'm Hernan. Sounds great. Good to finally be able to talk to you here. But, hey, listen, the floor is yours. You can gloat. You can do whatever you want as the U.S. or Olympic champs.
I'm just shocked. I thought maybe Dusty and Eric just quit the business after Canada lost in the gold medal game. I don't know what the hell was happening. I was very confused.
Yeah, I know. They're down in Mexico for a week, so you'll get them next Tuesday, though, for sure.
Good
But
on
Greg,
them. Look at that.
Yeah,
Canada loses and they go to Mexico. USA wins. They have to go sit and listen to Trump for 2 hours tonight. what a bargain! Listen, as everyone in the comments are no doubt noting, I'm a very happy boy after the Americans won gold. Would I have liked it not to be that Connor Hellebuck was the best player on the ice? Probably. That's not an ideal thing for your team, but I'm happy that it happened. And, it feels great. I was born a few years before 1980. I had no recollection of the miracle other than, living in that era that came afterwards where they tried to build a bunch of lunch pail teams that resembled the 1980 team. And then finally, like Patrick Kane came along and they're like, oh, look, we can make good players too. And so it was, a long time coming, and I'm happy to have seen my team win. And I'm happy more than anything else to have seen my team step on the ice almost on equal footing with the Canadians for once in my life.
Greg, you said I think we're the same vintage. I just remember the Sports Illustrated picture of the U.S. team. But so looking at it, and just hearing the stories, what goaltender would you put in ranking, looking at Jim Craig and Connor Hellebuck in both these goals? Beating the Russians was a massive thing, obviously, but where would you rank these guys 1, 2?
Hellebuck more than Craig. Obviously, if performance-wise, I think Hellebuck probably wins that, but also just prestige-wise. If you look at his body of work now with the Vezinas, with the Hart, he's missing the cup, but with that gold medal accomplishment, you start thinking about his position as a potential Hall of Famer for his generation. And obviously Jim Craig never got there. It's interesting though, like for all of the struggles the Americans have had to try to win again after 1980, like goaltending's never really been the issue. You think about Mike Richter in the World Cup in the 90s, Ryan Miller and what he did in Vancouver, Jonathan Quick and what he did in Sochi, and now Hellebuck with this American team in 2026. It's, they couldn't always put the puck in the net, but keeping it out was always something they were pretty good at.
Greg Wyshynski from ESPN joining us here on the Nielson Show. A relief for Bill Guerin. I know he took a lot of heat for roster decisions ahead of the Olympics. Cole Caulfield, Jason Robertson stand out. But I think we all agreed, Greg, when the team was selected that their goaltending was outstanding, their D-core was outstanding, and the forward group, don't get me wrong, very, very good. But how do you think? Well, we think this is good for the next Olympics. Canada's going to have a lot of fire here, but Bill Guerin's got to get a lot of props. He said, I'm not building an all-star team. I'm building a team. And they went out and got the job done. And listen, 3-on-3, gimmick, whatever you want to call it, they ended up winning the gold medal no matter what.
So first thing I want to say is just a shout out to Canada's goaltending. Like the idea that they lost a gold medal game and no one's talking about Jordan Binnington is something I wouldn't have anticipated. Like if they lost the gold medal game, I'm thinking, goaltending symposiums, like what happened after World Juniors sometimes and all that stuff. And like no one's talking about Binnington at all. And I think it's to his credit that he played that well. And I'm a Binnington skeptic by nature, and he just played really well throughout the tournament. As far as the building for this Olympics, I was a critic. I thought there should have been more offensive firepower. I'm kind of torn because there's no questioning a roster that won a gold medal, and there's no questioning that having JT Miller and Vincent Trocheck on the roster helped them go 18 for 18 on the penalty kill, which was obviously a huge factor in the gold medal game. And yet, until Jack Hughes scores in the 3-on-3, it is still 1 goal in the gold medal game. And you're debating yourself, okay, what if Cole Caulfield was there? What if Lane Hudson was there? And there's a part of me that still believes I'm like 10% right, but there's no arguing with them having built the team they built. But, you mentioned 2030. I wrote about that on ESPN.com, actually, projecting what the American roster might look like 4 years from now. I mean, Canada's still going to be loaded. I mean, like Celebrini's going to be even better than he is now. Bedard will be on the team. Schaefer will be on the team. But the Americans will have, Logan Cooley will be on the team. Lane Hudson will be on the team, maybe even another Hudson on the team. So like there's a number of guys that are on the come up that are the next wave that I'm really excited to see how they mature. Maybe we get to see them in the World Cup in 2 years, and then we'll find out if they're Olympic worthy come 2030.
Greg, so usually after a tournament like this, and it's a massive deal, you'll see like a bump in registrations and just seeing a growth of USA hockey. But you don't have to answer this if you don't, but is it a little bit tarnished by personnel that are in the dressing room after celebrating with the U.S. team when it's so divided? Or does everyone just skip past that and say, screw it, we just want to keep winning and developing players?
Well, there's two ways to look at that. As far as the player development and players wanting to, pick up a hockey stick, I mean, you get a guy like Jack Hughes, who's like a good-looking 23, 24-year-old dating Tate McRae, like
take our medals and our women yet. Do we know?
Yeah, he's got the flag draped around him. He's got the bloody maw. He's like, who wouldn't want to grow up to be that guy at this point? And even if it's just to have the parties that they had in Miami after winning the gold medal, I think there's probably going to be a lot of people, much like how Jack Hughes was inspired by Patrick Kane to pick up a stick in some ways. There's going to be a lot of kids that are inspired by not only Jack Hughes, but maybe even Connor Hellebuck to pick up a stick. As far as the fallout goes, it's weird because you try to parse out social media reaction from real world reaction. And there's a lot going on. Obviously, I actually am just writing about it for ESPN now. The backlash against Trump's comments about the women's team, I think that was a huge problem for the American team. And Jack and Quinn Hughes rather addressed those comments on Good Morning America today. That's how serious it's gotten. Then there's the whole Cash Patel. I was at the game Ovi broke Gretzky's record, and I had to wait outside the locker room for 20 minutes with a guy with a giant gun next to me because Cash Patel was there to go say hello to Ovechkin in the locker room. Like, this guy is the ultimate fanboy.
Yeah,
and he's supposed to be the FBI director. So that didn't sit well with a lot of people. Him using taxpayer money to go fly over to Milan to go have slam beers with Bill Guerin. But yeah, at this point, there's no kind of separating the political from the sports aspect of it. That goes for what happened in the locker room, but it also goes to the rivalry. Mm-hmm. Like, it was really much more fun 10 years ago to goof on Canadians about hockey without expecting the second comment back in your mentions to be about Jeffrey Epstein. Like, it's just like, It's unavoidable now that all of this toxicity has crept into our sports and all these politics have crept into our sports. And I think people are extremely naive to think that you can separate the two at this point.
Craig, the NHL will kick off tomorrow. The Edmonton Oilers are out on the West Coast, 3-game set, Anaheim, LA, San Jose. Kind of Connor McDavid are we going to see here in Edmonton? A lot of conversation yesterday about he can't win the big game. I thought he was fantastic at the Olympics. Obviously, it didn't go their way in the gold medal game. But what should Oilers fans, what are you feeling that Connor McDavid's going to bring in these final 24 games of the season?
The McDavid discourse is making me mental. Like, I thought we all agreed that. And so seriously, I thought we all agreed he didn't win the Stanley Cup because they didn't build a good enough team around him.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's conveniently forgot that their goaltending was like us three in net, and then him and Leon get the team to the Stanley Cup final. But they conveniently ignore that in order to kind of slam the guy for not having elevated them to win a gold medal. And it's just so unfair to Connor. I mean, my heart goes out to him. Like, enough with these winning MVP trophies in tournaments you don't win. It really must suck.
Yeah.
No, I think he's going to be motivated, but the guy that I'm really intrigued by is McKinnon. I mean, McKinnon looked like he had his soul ripped out of his body at the Olympics, and part of that's probably having blown that open net chance that he had against Hellebuck. That's going to be replaying in his mind a lot. Part of that's also somebody having the genius idea of handing Nathan McKinnon a stuffed animal on the silver medal line. That didn't set well. I think it's going to be interesting to watch him because the Avalanche have actually been not great. Like, they've been a 500 team since the beginning of the month, or the beginning of the year rather. and he's already motivated to try to win another cup. So I imagine we're going to see if he's healthy, because they do question whether he's a little bit banged up. We're going to see just a ferocious Nathan McKinnon, I think, when they get back out there.
So we were discussing earlier, Greg, who has the most pressure on them within the Edmonton Oilers? Is it the coaching staff? Is it the players? Or is it management over these next 2 weeks till the trade deadline to hopefully make this, or try to make this team better?
It's management. I mean, like, Connor has turned over the hourglass as far as how much time you may have with him.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of Oiler fans that believe he's just going to, maybe re-sign another short-term deal after this one, this year, and the next two are done. But there's no guarantees of that, right? There's a reason he signed for that term. And so it's completely on management to maximize the window that he's given this franchise to win a cup with him here. And so we'll see what they come up with. I mean, obviously they've done some things to try to address the goaltending. Hasn't necessarily worked all that great, but we'll see how that works out. I think Jari maybe needed this break to heal up a little bit and get his head right. But yeah, I think it's on management this year and the next two to figure out a way to finally get the right players around Connor. Maybe trade for Celebrini. They seem to get on.
Let's not go there. Yeah. Connor looking at San Jose down a couple of years down the road.
Oh, I'm not saying
I can't believe you do that, Greg.
Come on, that's so wrong. Like, if he's going to go to California, it's going to be LA, obviously.
Greg, great stuff as always. The boys will be back next week for your hit, but thank you for taking some time this morning. All the best.
Anytime. Thanks for having me.
All right. Greg Wyshynski from ESPN there. Very happy.
Yeah.
The USA won the Olympic gold.
You know what? He says something that really resonated with me a little bit there with, like, because sometimes, you're watching like political stuff and you're just like, you're banging your head against, why can't everything just be normal?
Yeah.
The way people act towards. And at times, I just love just watching sports. We were talking about it. Like, we watch because it's a break from everything else.
Yeah, of course.
There's none of that other stuff. You're just cheering for your team, and your life is simplified. And when you have those two things cross, it's like you're taking my one place, my fortress of solitude, that it doesn't affect me and now I got to deal with this stuff. Like, good on the Hughes brothers for I'll probably watch that Good Morning America thing.
Yeah,
but for them to go out, but their mom was an Olympian and things like
course.
so. Good for them to say something, because it wasn't a good look.
No, it was not, of course. And you make a good point. Sports is sports. Let's leave it at that. This hour is brought to you by GD Liquidators, auctions and appraisals. Mention EST and get 5% off anything new or used. Don't miss their monthly online auctions at gdliquidators.com. Canadian owned and operated. Make them your first call. Call 780-447-2787 or visit them at 145-101 24th Ave. Joining us now, the Firehouse Hotline, our good buddy, Lieutenant Eric, live from Cancun, Mexico. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, how are you doing? Thanks for having me.
Oh, what do you have there, my friend?
They call it a tequila sunrise.
Oh, all right.
Eric, you sound amazing this morning. What's tell us about last night and how things have been going so far?
It was good. I have to start by thanking Chelsea at Expedia. If you're looking to go on a trip like this or a cruise or anything like that, she has gone the distance. There are a few little things that bubble up behind the scenes that she's been extinguishing fires over the past couple of days.
Oh, yeah.
But we're here now and we're good. We had that long delay, obviously, Sunday, so that was a long day. And then yesterday was like day one where everybody really got wet. And Big Uke specifically. But yeah, so last night we had our little get together, our meet and greet type of thing here. Neil was the winner of $1,000 provided for the trip, so he won that. And so we did that at a nice club here, and then we went all out to a discotheque and watched Twitter Mary dance until the wee hours of the morning. and then it was great. And then we went home and we had Dusty and I obviously sharing a room. I ordered a pizza pie that we shared and got in the wrapper around 1:30 local time.
Well,
and we're feeling good now. Yeah, feeling good now.
Nice. Hey, buddy, did you guys find Big Uke and his phone?
So yesterday afternoon I found him walking around, and we tried to find his room and his phone, and I I shepherded him for about 40 to 50 minutes, and he was leading me in buildings that we didn't need to be in. We were waiting in an elevator, and there's like a family of 6 in there, and the doors opened, and he steps in, and one of the kids are like, "Daddy, I want to get out." And so she was scared that we'd be stuck in there. So he had a good time. He didn't unfortunately make it out last night, but that's okay.
Wow.
Hey, but the boy needed a rest. He'll be good to go today. You take your time, right? Like there's certain times where you need to tap out. Yeah,
for sure.
But it's going to be hot today. It was cloudy. Cloudy yesterday. It's going to be hot today. Hot, heating up. Yeah.
What did you go to the Coco Bongo last night? Is that where you went?
No, it was a place on site here. It was just upstairs from where we were. So yeah.
Yeah. Hey, LTE. You're not like your buddy Dusty. You're not picky when it comes to food. How's the food been so far? Oh, look at it.
We've been eating. We found this at the sports bar. How many of those burgers have you had already? I had 3. 3 burgers. They make a mean burger. It's a simple burger.
Dusty.
It's a simple burger. I had a lunch buffet yesterday though, Hernan, with a lot of seafood. I had some huge mussels and some calamari and stuff. So that was good. But other than that, that burger is it's a constant all 5-tool player. That's something you can kind of get anytime, and so I think the burger will be over under on burgers is set very high.
Have you indulged in some Mexican cuisine yet, LT?
No. Just the buffet here is pretty good, and I did that, but I haven't done all these like restaurants. You got to book, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But
sweet. But sometimes those restaurants they're themed, right? So it's not always it's a special kind. So yeah, definitely try to find one.
There's a steakhouse and a Mexican house and stuff, but whatever.
Chris says, "Are they in Mexico or New York? Burgers over tacos." All right, LT, is that currently your favorite drink right now? The tequila sunrise?
Yeah.
It's
great. Had a lot of these yesterday, and a lot of those Long Island iced teas. Twitch does it. They put Pepsi in them. There's not even any. There's no iced tea in a Long Island iced tea.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
We found that out yesterday.
Yeah. Well, as a former bartender, there's no iced tea in a Long Island iced tea. It's Coca-Cola.
Couldn't believe it.
Unreal.
Is there by the pool? Is there any events scheduled today? Like, do you like swimming, like speed races that are going to be taking part of?
Some volleyball.
What is the sporting aspect of this trip so far?
We have a basketball court that Dustin was trying to. What are they? 14 foot high. 14 foot high hoops. I caught him out there yesterday afternoon alone, just bitching about it, and so that was funny. But there's some volleyball that we were watching. We weren't engaging in, but boy, were we watching. And then there's the lazy river. That's what we were in yesterday for a good amount of time. Well, they were. I went to the ocean a bit. I'm going to probably walk that beach today. I'll tell you that. I'm going to go for a long walk along that thing. But yeah, there's mini golf, the whole bit. I mean, I don't know what we'll be engaging in, but
nice. And then tomorrow, you guys are getting ready to watch the Oilers Ducks, 10:30 Cancun time. Is that the plan?
That'll be the loose plan. Yeah. Again, we'll go to the sports bar here and see what happens. It's the Eastern time is it's a different animal.
Oh, it sure is, buddy. Hey, buddy, thank you for taking some time. Continue to have a great time there with our boy Dusty and all the nasties there. Have a beer for me, my friend, okay?
Because Hernan doesn't
I'll try it.
anymore.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, and thanks again for doing the show, boys. You're sounding great. I've checked in. It's good stuff.
Hey, and a Tief one kind of easy trivia today, so
a Tief one kind of easy.
All right, boys. Keep having some fun, all right?
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. That's Lieutenant Eric live from Cancun. He looks great.
He sounds great, looks great. But obviously needed this.
He's a veteran.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm down in Mexico and I'm sitting on the beach and I see Lieutenant Eric walking down, I go, that guy lives here. That's good. He's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
It's pretty funny that Big Uke didn't make it out last night. How many drinks did he?
Wow.
Well, we were doing the show and he was already over 5.5 drinks.
I love the fact that a little child in an elevator said, I want to get out. But you came in.
Okay, boys. It's time for the wrap for William Huff. If you want your place to look as good as ours, visit the team at WilliamHuff.com. In business since 1952, so you know they're incredible at what they do. You too, Trev. What you learned today on the show, my friend?
Well, yeah, the big news, something big I learned was you're no longer drinking beer going forward.
No, I didn't say I was gonna. I said I'm just not enjoying it as much as I used to.
Yeah, I don't know. When do you think
it really affects people, eh?
Oh gosh, yeah, it's funny.
With Dahmer, with me.
When you lose a fellow degenerate, it's always hard.
Yeah.
Sports news though. Jets Taves, he won't waive no trade clause coming in this morning, and then Falcons are set to release QB Kirk Cousins.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Interesting.
It was announced earlier. So a few things I learned. What about you boys?
Joaquin, what'd you learn?
I learned that Craig Button, former management guy, is very adamant on. I kind of had an idea, but it was cemented today that this lies on Oilers management to get this to build the team around Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid that will allow them to challenge for a Stanley Cup.
I learned that the boys didn't know that a Long Island iced tea didn't consist of iced tea. Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
Did you know that you two, Trevor, as a bartender?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't remember the last time I had a Long Island iced tea.
They're good.
I guess I've had. Well, I'm wearing the Two Hoots thing sweater. So, is that a Long Island iced tea or is that just a hard iced tea?
I think it's a hard iced tea.
It's a hard iced tea, right? It's not a real Long Island.
Interesting. And
do we go to text of the day?
Text of the day, my friend.
The text of the day, there was some good ones today. Thanks for everyone's participation. That was awesome. But it has to go to Dr. John. The text was, but will Dom be okay with Hernan stopping drinking? Referencing Hernan's limited alcohol consumption now, which I commend you for, buddy.
Oh, thank you. What text of the day?
Royal Pizza. Hernan's liver is great.
Yes. It's going to be very great. Going forward.
Still making it great with the best and freshest ingredients you'll find in top-notch service for over 55 years. Order online today at royalpizza.ca or visit one of their 14 locations in the Edmonton area. So, Dr. John, you can pick up your prize weekdays from 9 to 5. And congratulations on that one. Jumping in on the Dom. Funny jokes that Dusty has all the time, eh? Yeah. Funny joke. What are we doing for sound of the day? Ooh.
You could play any one of the EST originals that you had earlier.
Isn't it a Teef winning?
It's probably a Teef winning.
Just That Club beat loop.
Yeah.
Want to give that a go?
Sure.
Okay, and here we go.
You can't have a newcomer come in and steal the show.
That's a paddling.
Oh, we've been strong. We're just playing by the rules.
Oh, you better believe that's a paddling.
And I was in Miami with my new beach house. Well, it was a couple minutes from the beach.
That's a paddling.
The first year we took it to the limit. Take it to the limit.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
All right, that's your sound of the day. We did text of the day, Dr. John, what we learned, and that's a wrap for William Huff. Boys, we got through another day. 4 more to go. Looking forward to it. Coming up next, The Hangout. Matthew Wanek, Tom Gazzola. Who else is on the show, boys? Oh, Benny's here.
We've got Benny.
Benny.
Tommy. He's coming back from AZ. Get to hear all the funny stories he had there.
Good stuff.
I think I know a player on ASU. Was there a Ram on that team? Do you remember?
Can't remember. It doesn't ring a bell, but I also, I was maybe paying attention as much as I should be.
All right.
Probably inebriated. You little lush.
All right. So the Hangout coming up from 9 to 11 on YouTube. Tune in, iHeart, and EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Also on all those platforms. Following the Hangout, it's the Lock Shop with Jay Milne and Haas, followed by Two Guys and a Goalie. I think it's Tom with you guys today.
Yeah, I'll be doing it from home today.
Connecting from home.
Yeah. So
how you been adjusting with? I mean, it's only been 2 days, but was it nice? You're done. Kind of gonna go home yesterday early.
It was different.
It's weird,
right? It was a little different. It was nice though. It was nice. I got to. It's kind of nice to do my other job at a normal time. Well, I work in the morning, but then I come here and then I work through the evening too, right? So, but this I found it was just different. I got the same amount of work done, but I was done earlier in the evening kind of thing. So
yeah,
that was good.
As much of a struggle as it is getting up at 4 in the morning, my days are like I go home, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so much day left.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You know when that's awesome though is when the sun is up.
Summertime.
Like when you're coming here and the sun's already up.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
That's the best, right?
Feel the sun on my face.
Yeah, it's a grind when it's dark.
-30.
Yeah, and
I went to bed early again yesterday.
What time?
10:30.
So 2 days in a row, 10:30.
Yeah.
Well, after my shower and skincare routine, I was in bed probably 9:45.
Nice. Me too.
Fergie's prostate says, "Great show, lads. It gives my life some purpose."
Wow. Well, that's
to hear, baby.
That's what we're.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really jealous of Lieutenant Eric right now. Drink
Really?
in the hand.
You don't drink anymore. Now you want to drink?
No, if I go to Mexico,
it's out the window.
It's out the window. Only vacation, Hernan. It's like our buddy Yukon. He only drinks when he leaves.
Oh,
the
that's
country.
right.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing, eh? It just
You feel-
more vacations.
The problem is with me, I think, is because I don't drink all the time. But when I don't, I start feeling good, and then I say, "Hey, you know what would make me feel real good? A drink."
I think the same thing, and then I'm just like, ugh, why did I do that? Why did I do that?
It's like going to and getting like a massive fast food burger.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It's so good, but then you're like, what did I just do?
Exactly. Following Two Guys and a Goalie, EST Afternoons with Matthew Wanick and the Coob, and then, of course, Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne. How about the suits yesterday? Oh.
I was saying, I was like, wow, that's a professional looking duo right there.
They both looked very handsome.
Yeah. Whose suit do you like better? I mean, they're both great.
Well, the only reason, like, they're both great suits, but Reed's just because of the color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Jake looks like a mafia hitman in that suit. You know?
Because he's tall.
He's tall and I mean, he's just a big teddy bear, but they both look good. But Reed looks like when he rolls into Rogers with that thing on.
Oh, he's going to need security.
Well, when he say, "What's my name?" and he just opens up the left side.
Yeah, that was cool. That looked good.
He doesn't even talk anymore. Hey, you too, Trev. You know, I think Ryan Rishog's tomorrow, right?
Yes.
8:30. And then who's the other gentleman joining us?
And then we've got Noodles.
Oh, fun.
No
And
way.
then we've got Eric Macramella.
No Macramella.
No?
No, Dusty confirmed that. So we'll have Noodles and
He doesn't
Ryan
like
Rishog.
me.
I don't think he likes anyone.
Oh, okay.
I think he only likes Dusty and Eric.
Yeah. Well, no, he's missed a few times, almost every time where it's just been LT. So it's
a
Dusty
thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I get it, but
I don't.
I don't
You
either. It's pretty rude.
yeah, it is rude.
Like I go on when it's Will and Dave Jamieson.
You should cancel next time.
I'll macramella them.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Oh, man, it's been a fun ride. Thanks once again for hanging out with us. If you're watching, listening on 95.7 Cruise FM, don't forget that just because it's done on Cruise FM, you can still listen to EST all the way up until 6 p.m. And then tomorrow, we're all over it with pre- and post-game shows returning with Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson, and Matt Cassian. It's time for the Hangout with Tom Gazzola, Matthew Wanick, and Benny the Jet will be joining them as well. So lots of fun conversations still to come. Tomorrow, another fun show on tap for YouTube Trev and Joaquin Gage. I'm Hernan Salas saying, enjoy the rest of your day. Don't go anywhere. EST is the place to be. We love you. Chowders.